Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents The Curse of Strahd. Before we get started with any further introductions, I am Dan Latham, of course. I'd like to bring up the fact that we're using Roll20 for our maps and our minis. Also like to give a shout out to GUI who is our sponsor for our usual Friday night game, which I think is going to be switched over to a Tuesday night for a little while due to scheduling issues with some of the players. And also like to point out the GUI Kickstarter. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, there are 6 days left of it, and we are currently at 106,000. There's a few more stretch goals they've added, so if you get a chance, check those out. Let's see. Also, we still have the Extra Life fundraiser thing going on, so if you go over to the link that's down in the bottom in the description, I may at one point in time post it in the chat so you guys can actually click it there. Go in there, get some money to help out some of the children with the Children's Miracle Network. Let's see. I think that's it as far as announcements and stuff is concerned. So we will go ahead and get into introductions. As I said, I am Dan Latham. I'm playing a Kenku monk named Wraith, who's picked up a few classes of cleric to try to, take some pressure off the only healer we have. Following me, there would be, I guess it'd be the cousins.
Yeah, we're cousins. And we're goblins. And I climbed up inside the statue's head because it was fun.
And who's playing which cousin?
Oh, I'm
Doesn't
Oz.
matter.
Duthane would tell you that it doesn't matter, but no, I'm Oz. I'm the strong one.
You can tell them apart?
Yeah, it's very
know
easy.
one
One of
person
us
did-
has a
I know-
pointy stick, and the other one is usually an animal. So it's.
Right, but when you don't have
I mean,
the pointy
even
stick out, I lose
Duthane,
track.
even Duthane, I think, can tell the difference between a fuzzy animal and something with a
Yeah,
pointy
when
spear.
you are a fuzzy animal, when you're not a fuzzy animal and the pointy stick is put away, it's like poof.
I don't think the
Come
point.
on. Grampy Bone is insulted by that.
It's behind your mask. I know you point out Grumpy Bone all the time, but you both wear masks
Well, yeah.
all the time.
It's a cultural thing.
Yeah,
Right.
and both of our masks are different.
See, his mask has that cool pattern on it.
Okay,
So-
what does your have again?
So our
Mine
character
has
introductions
this,
is going so great.
Has these nifty teeth, see?
Yeah, you both have teeth on your mask though. One of you has slightly different coloration. You're both short. I think you're
They're
asking
not
me
much
if you-
taller.
I'm a bit taller.
I don't know.
So who is Duthane? Who's playing Duthane?
I'm the good-looking dwarf, of course.
And Duthane is being
The
played by...
the only sane player in the party, in my humble opinion.
I don't know. I think there may be one other.
With the charisma of 12, you might actually be a good-looking dwarf.
This
You
is
might
what
be
I'm
like the
talking about.
best-looking dwarf just about ever.
And Duthane is being played by Adam. Klex is being
I'm
played
totally in character. I
by...
don't talk about myself like that.
And Oz is being played by Justin. That
Yes.
leaves one other player before we have our DM take over, and that is...
The
Boy
charming, the
with it.
charismatic Zotsosa.
Who has his mouth full of some pho that I made for dinner?
That would be Zogzosa, the Hexblade Paladin. He doesn't like it here. It's cold, and when it's not super cold, someone's bickering. And when someone's bickering, oh man.
Someone always bickering?
Yeah.
You think
Let's
so?
be honest, there's always some bickering.
Wraith just doesn't like it because everything's either trying to kill him or eat him, including his party members.
We
No,
have
they
never
never
tried
once tried
to
to kill you
I-
or eat you. But if it came
Yeah.
down to that,
You're
Now-
a bird, and I'm a
If you were recently dead and I couldn't bring you back, they probably would eat you.
Yep, that's
No,
what I mean.
No,
I
that's
mean,
not true. Wraith is a person. I would never eat Wraith.
now,
But your cousin,
Wraith was present when
I
in
wouldn't
his
want to listen
mind's
to
eye,
like Oz.
when
I wouldn't
his-
want to listen to Oz. Give me the dirty look of like suggesting eating Wraith. So I would never eat Wraith.
But both of you
but you thought about it.
did speak about eating the hanging body that was at the hangman's noose earlier in the game, and the
What?
only thing Wraith
I-
saw
I-
was himself hanging from that noose. And you're like, yeah, if he wasn't
I'm
bad, we'd
pretty
eat
sure.
it.
I'm pretty sure that Oz said, "No, you don't eat a person."
No,
And I'm pretty sure
it's
that
spoiled.
Kleck said that it looked spoiled, so I wouldn't have eaten it.
But if it
Yeah.
And
wasn't
I'm
spoiled,
pretty
you would
sure
have.
that you all said that both of you, we folks, said that your dog was the favoriteest thing that you'd ever come to know in your entire existence. And what did you do to the dog? Pray tell.
It's not whatnot. That's just very wasteful.
Yeah, we
So,
made him
you
a part
ate
of
it.
us forever.
You ate the love. Yeah. Oh my God! The only thing that you didn't bicker with in the entire countryside, you ate.
So Zotzos is being played by Michael John, and with that, we will go ahead and hand it off to our dungeon master, who is.
I am Michael Roderick. If you follow Dan's games, then you've heard my voice before, as he has started to stream just about anything that I'm willing to run that he's involved with almost at this point, whether I am playing or jamming.
Yep, we're still working on getting the Wednesday people to agree to it. So
Yeah, I mean we're nearing the end of that book, so I think it's less likely that that's going to happen.
That's sad.
So, when we left off, you guys had just finished dealing with some witches and their magic flying brooms, which I believe you destroyed. Made Wraith
Oh.
very, very sad.
We tried to not destroy them, but it was difficult.
It was. And you are currently in the very, very almost sub-zero temperature Amber Temple. I believe you had just gone up and you were looking around in the head. I think that was Zadzosa who had gone up there.
Mm-hmm.
And you had said, "Do we find a?" And I said, "You find a. We'll talk about that next week."
Yeah.
Is that where we left off?
sounds
I
about
believe
right.
so.
Yeah, that
I'm
sounds
just
right.
making sure I remembered it correctly.
Yep.
All right. Well then.
By the way, Duthane, how tall is Duthane?
About
4
you,
foot
tall?
something.
Okay.
Yeah, about so and so height.
I'm probably a little more wide than I am tall in some ways.
I was just asking because
You mean you're
Oz
not 5 by
is
5?
slightly tall for a goblin, still within their range, but I stand a whole 4 foot.
I think
Really
I'm 3.5.
So they're searching in the statue.
They are, and on the floor of the statue, there's some sort of book.
Can I read the book?
I will
know.
pick the
Can
book
you?
up,
Are you gonna-
look at it, lift it up, turn it upside down, and then I will hand it to Klex.
I guess
What
I
is
can
the
read it.
book?
It is bound with a thick leather cover. It has steel hinges and fastenings. It looks to be incredibly old. The pages are made of parchment and are incredibly brittle. A lot of it appears to be stained, even with some water, probably from the cold here, constantly hitting it, freezing, melting, freezing, melting.
Does it
So
kind
it
of
probably
like,
wouldn't make good toilet paper then.
Oh my God.
It
So-
would likely not.
We did some short resting or nothing resting so far.
Nothing.
We have
was-
done nothing resting so far.
Just checking. So you found the
So
book.
who has?
Well, I was gonna read it. And then
Are
they
you
picked
going
it
to
up,
read it?
So.
All right. Well, if you want to
Hey,
read
what's
it,
the title?
I will pass. I will pass you the book, Zot.
There is no title on the front or on the outside.
I will attempt to
Opening
It's
it
just a
up,
black
it is
leather book.
quite clear that it is the journal of Strahd von Zarovich.
Oh.
And I have just shown that to you.
Oh wow. Ooh.
So would one of you like to theatrically, or however you feel is appropriate, read this for everyone? I mean, you can all go through it one at a time, I suppose. But it might be a little bit more interesting for the folks at home if we're reading it.
Oh, is it in both script and cursive?
Yep, if you scroll down, you'll see the text instead of it being in the cursive in the handwriting in the handout.
I feel like Justin actually does pretty decent dramatic readings. If he doesn't mind
Oh,
me
does he?
volunteering him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
here's
can
a
give
bust,
that a go.
Justin.
All right. I am the ancient. I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was the warrior. I was good and just. I thundered across the land like the wrath of a just God. But the war years and the killing years wore down my soul as the wind wears stone into sand. All goodness slipped from my life. I found my youth and strength gone, and all I had left was death. My army settled in the valley of Barovia and took power over the people in the name of a just God, but with none of the God's grace or justice. I called for my family, long unseated from their ancient thrones, and brought them here to settle in the castle Ravenloft. They came with a younger brother of mine, Sergei. He was handsome and youthful. I hated him for both. From the families of the valley, one spirit shone above all others, a rare beauty, who was called Perfection, Joy, and Treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and I longed for her to be mine. I loved her with all my heart. I loved her for her youth. I loved her for her joy, but she spurned me. Old One was my name to her, Elder, and Brother also. Her heart went to Sergei. They were betrothed. The date was set. With the words, she called me brother, but when I looked into her eyes, they reflected another name, death. It was the death of the aged that she saw in me. She loved her youth and enjoyed it, but I had squandered mine. The death she saw in me turned her from me, and so I came to hate death, my death. My hate is very strong. I would not be called death so soon. I made a pact with death, a pact of blood. On the day of the wedding, I killed Sergei, my brother. My pact was sealed with his blood. I found Tatiana weeping in the garden east of the chapel. She fled from me. She would not let me explain, and a great anger swelled within me. She had to understand the pact I made for her. I pursued her. Finally, in despair, she flung herself from the walls of Ravenloft, and I watched everything I ever wanted fall from my grasp forever. It was 1,000 feet through the mists. No trace of her was ever found, nor even not even I know her final fate. Arrows from the castle guards pierced me to my soul, but I did not die, nor did I live. I became undead forever. I have studied much since then. Vampire is my new name. I still lust for life and youth, and I curse the living that took them from me. Even the sun is against me. It is the sun and its light I fear the most. But little else can harm me now. Even a stake through my heart does not kill me, though it holds me from movement. But the sword, that cursed sword that Sergei brought, I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear and hate it as much as the sun. I have often hunted for Tatiana. I have even felt her within my grasp, but she escapes. She taunts me. She taunts me. What will it take to bend her love to me? I now reside far below Ravenloft. I live among the dead and sleep beneath the very stones of this hollow castle I despair. I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs, and none may disturb me.
Now, I'm gonna have to agree with Ty. That's pretty well done, and I already put advantage on your character sheet.
Well, thank you.
Well, for sparing me having to do that, it let me mute the thing and have my coffee. So yeah, you have found the Tome of Strahd. No doubt that will give you clues that you need. So now what? You have what you came here for.
Well, there's a lich here, right? And other, or we don't know if there are other things.
I mean, the guy could have been lying.
We could explore the rest of the area. So was this is this clearly what the last Taroka card was referring to, as far as we know?
Well, let's see what the reading was. The first card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. I see a faceless god who has what you need. He awaits you at the end of a long and winding road deep in the mountains. I will leave it to you to determine if that is what you think it is.
Well, it kind of sounds like what it is. So it also seems like um, Strahd's resting place is beneath the castle. And do we know like how to like defeat vampires?
Oh, is that?
Well, he just told you how to. You stake him, put him in place, keeps him in place, and you cut his head off. I mean, it's in the diary.
That seems to work for most things, right?
I mean, the diary did say that even staking him wouldn't kill him.
No, it keeps him still. He says the blade, the sword itself, is what will, the cursed sword of Sergio, is what will kill him.
So where do we find the cursed sword of Sergei?
Do I need to flip it around in my hands for you?
Well, I mean, yes, but we don't know that out of in game.
Well, I thought that's what we were searching
We're
for, and we
pretty
actually
sure
got.
that was what the Taroka said to find
Yeah.
was the shiny sword.
Well, yes, but
So
is,
if it's
is that actually
the-
Sergei's sword? Do we know that, or
I
are
mean-
we just guessing?
I thought we were given history on it when we actually got it.
No, we just kind of stole it and ran from from a diva. Actually, we
So
killed
that
the diva
particular
and then
card
ran
has
from a
been-
bunch of.
Yeah, in your Taroka reading, it said the third card is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
So context clues would probably point to this being his sword if his brother killed him. I don't know.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
Listen to you talk about context clues. It's like you're paying attention in class lately.
Or,
To be fair, it's like 9th grade class he's paying attention to. I mean, context clues is pretty early on. It's not exactly complicated.
well, yeah, but it was
All right,
relevant.
so
to
we have
how-
the holy
So now
symbol.
what?
We have the sword. We have this book that you found as
You
being
do.
the first card. Is there anything else
didn't
we're
that
missing?
didn't that guy? I don't know if he was just blowing smoke up our cloacas, but didn't that Arcanoloth say something about the liches like lair being above here? I'm gonna search for secret doors.
He said there was a secret door behind the statue.
Yeah, I'm gonna go search for that secret door.
Isn't that how you got into the head of the statue?
I thought I just climbed up and walked into the face.
No, there. You see, there's this little S here.
I see that. I do see that S on the map. I'm just.
It's S for super.
I think
Is that how?
there may be
Is
a
that how I
different
got in
secret
here,
door.
Rod?
I thought it was somebody else had found that, not you. But you're still free to search if you'd like.
All right.
I mean,
yes,
you don't let them talk you out of it.
I would like to search for this secret entrance behind the statue.
Go for it. I think you should totally search for it. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
No, if you think there's a lich's thing here, let's do it. I mean, what's the worst gonna happen? We all die, right?
Did we
That
want
should
to?
not be persuasion. That should be perception. So
About the dying part or about the finding part?
Okay.
You rolled
add one more to that, actually, Rod.
a 15. Okay.
So,
Well then,
Dragon Queen gave me inspiration.
are right behind you. I assume you see it now.
I do. So I'm gonna like turn to the others and be like, I think there's a secret door here, but we're kind of beat up. Do we want to like try and uh, rest a little bit before we go any deeper? I don't know if anybody has any second winds waiting for them.
I wouldn't mind a short rest.
I mean, can we get a fire going?
What?
Well, there's no wood down here.
What
There
about
was
over
some
here?
in that other room adjacent to the statue.
When he mentions fire, Wraith is going to point at the room because he's been there and seen what's in it.
Let's go in here and get a fire going. It'd be good. Let's get a wee bit of fire going.
We haul the wood back to the door that we can close since there's no door here.
I mean, sure. Whatever you would.
Or we could just hole up in here. That seems fine.
I mean, we can also do it
Excellent.
inside this.
All right, so I'm going to ask you guys to hold on 1 second. Let
Did
me
you
give
guys just
box
trigger an encounter?
since you're going in a room. I have
Yes,
box
they-
check for every room. No, Duthane. Please. This room, once a bedchamber, is littered with broken furnishings. Scattered about the room are the remains of a bed, a wardrobe, 2 trunks, 3 tall candlesticks, a desk, a bookshelf, and several chairs. Torn up books, old quill pens, and tattered clothes are also strewn about. And, of course, there are a couple of things that manifest, and we will roll some initiative.
Before you guys do any more, Dragon Queen is giving out inspiration to everyone.
Why is she so nice to you?
Sadly, I already have it.
I have inspiration, and Rod was the second one. Oz is the next. Klex is the next, and she asked for names for everybody to verify who she's giving them to. So everybody should have inspiration when she's done.
Yep, looks like it.
I mean, already.
Yeah, I already did
You know what?
I do thank you. I do thank you kindly.
So you don't have to accept
Likewise.
it. Just
All right.
Certainly
so
polite to thank her.
I have Oz. Is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who are we missing there?
Well, I rolled maximum on my roll. It was perfect.
Hey, Wraith. These are undead. You should use your special sword.
I agree.
Oh,
Should we
Klex
put-
is still a wolf. What? I was like, I don't see Klex anywhere.
It's because he's a wolf.
So Oz had walked into the room.
Well, they told me they were saying let's gather up this wood and turn it into fire.
Yep. And as you walk in, several of you see these 4 spectral figures materialize and begin to converge on Oz. Duthane, what would you like to do about that?
I'll get to go first. Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Some spectral figures, you say?
That's what they look like.
You could technically get into the room if you wanted to.
Well, that's
Well,
nice.
I mean, there's some difficult terrain in the area. Right, where all these rocks are scattered about. But yeah, probably go around them a little.
I don't know. He's a D4. I think I could choose first step.
Like, do they look like ghosties?
Well, they definitely look like some sort of incorporeal creature. So probably.
No, I moved over there so I could see what it was. I'm gonna move to right about there and give this guy on the left a deck save.
So you started here,
There.
yeah, he was
right?
here.
And these are 10-foot squares.
So I moved about 15 feet.
A little bit of difficult terrain.
I'm moving less than 25 feet in my estimation.
Oh, it looked like you moved up into the room from me.
I couldn't see what was going on, so I just moved up to see the room, and then I pulled back to where I could be, and I can still see that one guy on the left.
Okay. So, deck save, you say?
That's what I'm offering him.
I think I'll make it.
I think you're fine. Get a rat bastard.
All right, Klex the wolf. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I think I put B. Did I put B right back on the chat?
You did not.
Okay.
That's okay. We just got to you.
Well,
Just be aware of the difficult terrain where all the broken pieces of rock are. What would you like to do?
I guess I will move. I have a speed of 50, so I think I can get to there.
Yeah. Even if we
Alright.
were to double every single square, you can get to there.
Okay. And then I will, I guess, attack that ghosty there. Alright. They are not being stealthy or anything, right?
No, they were not.
Okay.
You have disadvantage for some reason?
Yes, because there is no light. And
Oh.
a direwolf cannot see in the dark.
Well, a 16 will still hit.
Well, that was unexpected. So I guess take 9 damage and make a strength save if that is a thing that it can be affected by.
So that counts as magical damage, right?
Yes.
I will choose to not fall and be prone.
That is my turn.
Probably immediately prone. Because
This one here is going to drift over to Oz and thrust its fists out and slam you with force, maybe?
No.
No. 14th a miss. You're up, Oz.
Well, there's a bunch of angry-looking ghosties in here.
There are
I am
indeed.
going to try and dispatch some of them.
Okay.
Do I burn a rage here?
I'm going to try
We're about to take a short rest, right? You get them back on short rest?
No,
Long
I get them
rest.
back at day. I've only got one rage left.
Then I would say probably not.
Okay. I'm going to take a bonus action to disengage. I'm going to smack this one that my cousin has hit with my spear.
Give you some vision there, Ty. Just so that you can see what you're doing. All right, keep going. Oh, you
Thank
walked
you.
away. Oh, you disengaged from that guy.
I did.
Yeah, 20 will hit. So 14 magical.
Sweet. I will gain some much needed temporary hit points. I will.
Yeah, that does make me very.
Come over here and hit this guy. And then I will come back here.
So 13 from there. Okay. I assume you're done.
I am indeed done.
Grace, what would you like to do about these things that are in here?
Well, first of all, I'll pop out my sun sword, run up on the one, I guess this one here.
Okay.
So there's light now if you've got a
Yes.
sun sword out.
Sun sword's out, there's light.
And that is how much light for the sun sword? forget what
Let's
it's-
see.
I think it's more than that.
Trying to look for it.
That's okay. You start your attack. I'll worry about that.
Alright, so let me see. Where's my sun sword? Two-handed swing. I did not add the extra d8 for radiant. So there's 3 points added to that.
All right. So 11 damage. Okay. All done?
No, I mean, I've got more than one hit, so I guess do I have enough room to sidestep to this one?
Yeah.
And
Oh, you have extra attack, huh?
Yeah, a few.
All right.
So,
Well, I mean, you have to use a bonus action to turn the sword on.
well then, yeah, I still have the extra attack. I don't have the unarmed strikes and stuff for my monk abilities.
All right. So a 28. I think it'd be an 18.
18 is
I'm
the
not sure
first
how you-
roll.
Yeah.
It's turned
20
on. I just go with the first roll.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure. So he'll take that.
Okay, so it was a move action, and I turned on the sword of the bonus action. So,
Yep.
um,
I assume.
yes, go right ahead. I need to check something on my end, but go for it.
Yep. This one is going away through the wall. Let's see, where did it start? It started here. It's going to come out back here. And Oz, you went in the room first. A 9 is a miss. Zadzosa.
I will Eldritch Blast this one. I'll Eldritch Blast both of them.
Okay. Which one is getting the first bolt? The one in the room?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Does 13 hit?
It does.
All right, so the first one can take 8.
It can't.
This one can take 2.
It can.
Yeah.
All done?
Yep.
All right. Ismark is up. What would Ismark like to do with all 3 of his hit points?
I'd like to cower in fear.
So dodge.
I think it's a pro. I think he's gonna probably like. I think he's gonna shoot a bolt at that thing just to see. He doesn't know any better. I mean, he's not a complete coward, but he does, have some fear. Ismark. There he is. Bolty bolt. Shot. Pew pew. Where's pew pew? Pew pew.
That one. All right, Duthane, your turn.
He's basically cowering in fear, it looks like.
No. He's taking cover.
And he's going to retreat, so he's got complete cover from all the bad guys in the room. Well, that guy can make me a dick save.
Sure. Last one did. I'm sure he can too. As soon as I find where I put the stat block. There it is. Yep.
Oh, that
Apparently
little
he's
bastard.
I know. Anything else?
I mean, I'm not going to walk away because I don't feel like taking the damage.
All right, Klex. You coming back out?
You mean Oz, right?
No, Plex.
I mean, even
Right.
the DM can't tell the difference between the two of you.
No, I can. I said Klex because
You did.
that's who's up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you said come back out. Oh, I guess, well, they're all dead. So, yeah, okay.
Like I said, even you can't tell the difference between the two of you.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was just suffering from some sort of spatial anomaly.
Oh,
Those are pretty.
how does that work? That sounds god awful.
Can I get to there? 'Cause let's see, it's...
I'm not going to let you go through my space.
You're in
Oh,
control.
that's right, that is your space.
Still
So,
block the space.
alright. I guess,
What's your movement?
it's 50, but, like, I could squeeze here, but...
Yeah, but you also got that terrain issue there.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's see. 5,
Is this the last one?
10... I think I can get to here, right? I'll squeeze with Duthane.
It looks like the last one, by the way, to answer your question.
Yeah.
Which, that can be deceiving.
Does a 17 hit?
If you're squeezing, you have disadvantage.
Yes, but I also have pack tactics.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, it will. I'll take that. All right, Oz, can you finish this thing off? Looks like you probably can. Yep.
Hey, so you get 10 temps.
I don't think he had taken that much damage. And just like that, we are clear.
Oh, it's good. Go in this room and like, is there a fireplace? I want to be tried to.
Fireplace, no, but there is all sorts of wooden furniture that you could gather up if you wanted to start a fire.
I don't want to be cold for the short rest. I know that for sure. I mean, there's only one exit, right? Look around. Take a wee look around. We don't see any secret entrances or exits to this room.
Looks clear.
Okay, so that's good. I guess, yeah, we just make a wee fire.
What's this go up to?
Nowhere. That is not a thing.
It's not a thing because we don't notice the dashed lines.
Also, he tried checking last week because he thought it was a hole in the
I
ceiling or
thought
something,
I was like, oh no, it's not.
and it ended up not being it.
So it's nothing. Awesome. I love it
Looking
when
on the wrong page. Last week.
there's not a hole in the ceiling. That's good. Don't
It
like
is
holes.
not a.
It's also not a dashed hole in the floor that I can shoot with my shotgun and then fall, correct?
Let's see, that is. Okay, let me send that to Matt later.
So we all go inside. We're all going to have a nice rest, including, everybody. Get some things back.
Is it possible I
I've
can
been
do a
muted.
quick
My
search?
bad. Yeah,
of
I was
the
gonna
area?
say, in addition to like collecting all this wood to burn, we're gonna toss the room because we're gonna do that while we're figuring out.
Passive of 17 perception. I assume I'm good.
Now we're taking a short.
I mean, it seems like yes,
Okay.
because many of us don't have all of our hit points.
Many of us only has one hit die to spend.
Well, there's a few of us who have like 3 hit points.
You have hit die to spend?
I have a hit die to spend. Yes.
Well,
I have
apparently-
all my hit dice to spend, but I only have 1 hit point.
Are you guys okay?
No. I
No.
did not.
No.
And that is the worst hit die ever.
It is
I mean,
absolutely.
technically you're correct. It is in fact the worst hit die ever.
Especially considering it's a barbarian hit die.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
my hit dice on my dwarf were pretty good.
Could be.
Yeah, the fact that it could have been so much better makes a 1 even worse. It's worse to get a 1 on a 1d12 than it is to get a 1 on a 1d6.
Or a d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have no d4 hit dice.
Oh,
They don't exist anymore. There's the lowest you get is a D6 now.
When they did.
yeah, wasn't it Wizards?
Yeah.
Wizards and sorcerers used to have D4s.
So bad.
It's terrible.
It was-
What you get on an average, you get 2 per level.
Yeah,
3 plus your con modifier.
you got 3. Yeah, in yeah, in
Better
LG
than-
you got 3. In
You
my
do.
home game that I played in, you got 2.
Well, that was decidedly average. Well,
Yeah,
slightly
look at that,
below
you-
average.
It's about average.
Yeah, slightly below average, but that is, I would say,
That part
Meh.
of superior killing though really helped me.
It did. So you guys are taking your short rest. Let's see if there's anything that's going to bother you while you're in here. Your short rest is not disturbed, although the chill of the place is profound.
That's what the fighter's for.
I understand.
How did I roll hit
you're
dice on
basically all going to
Ismark?
be filled right up on it. It is that cold.
Does the sun sword let off any heat?
No.
no.
No, it's magic.
Well, I was
It's magical light.
I was just kind of hoping.
I mean, it kind of does if you stick it in you, but then you've stuck it in you and it kind of defeats
yeah,
the
it
purpose.
defeats the purpose. It can't. I don't want to warm myself up from the inside out.
You could.
Well, I don't know. Kenku warmed to about 150 degrees thoroughly.
4 hours.
Yeah, just about.
Bring him to an
I mean,
internal.
you do have a lot of
temperature.
feathers there. They're.
But don't you need to pluck them
probably
first before
warmer
you
than
do
the
that?
rest of us.
They would be better. Maybe brine them.
I know, like some people like to like have like ice packs on the
Are we going to
guys-
talk
breast
about
part.
You guys are
Let's
so
not
awful.
talk
It's
about eating
great.
the bird. I mean, it's not good to talk about eating the bird. He doesn't like it when you
Yeah,
talk
I
about
kind of
eating
agree
him.
with that. We
Well,
shouldn't.
this
we
is an
shouldn't talk.
this is an out of game conversation, clearly, because we're talking about cooking a turkey.
Oh, now you're calling me a turkey. Okay.
All right. So, have you all finished your short rest?
I think so.
Yeah.
Done everything I
That
could
was-
do.
Things that-
Click the button and redid my key points. That's the only thing I could do.
Was not very happy with the
Huh?
dice rolls.
So, are you guys in the shape you're in? You're gonna go open that secret door now.
And if we could find enough wood to keep a small fire going all night, it might be a good idea to get a rest.
Well, what time of day is it?
Oh, it's about 7:30.
No, you guys arrived here at dusk. It's nighttime.
That's why it's 7:30. That's
All right.
after.
Well, if that's the case, I am not opposed to taking a long rest. If it has actually been like an all day,
Right, we're gonna take
Yeah.
another of those con saves, I think, pretty soon.
Yeah, I think we should try and like scout out this place and see if we can find some more wood, though. I mean, this stuff's not going to last forever.
oh, there was
People make
wood
it-
back in there was wood back in the other room, wasn't there? Like on
You-
the upper level.
Oh, we
You
used
used it all.
Yeah,
What do
we
we use
used
it
all the
for?
wood that was in the other room for another fire for our last short rest.
Did we take another short rest in the other room?
That's why I have no
Yes.
hit die.
Yeah, that's why I have no hit dice.
And I used the last of my hit dice to get me to be basically full. And Ismark used all of his hit dice and went, "That was a fat lot of good that did."
Mm.
Stupid NPC calculations for how many hit dice you have and hit points.
well, definitely it's a question to you. But the what is it? The in the found loot, we still have those elixirs.
Elixirs of what?
Yeah. The youth, laughter, and mother's milk.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
The hag juices.
Are those like I drink the whole thing, or can I have some of it and try to figure out what it does?
I believe that's probably I'm stuck drinking this whole thing to figure out what it is.
Oh, then. Well, that's kind of useless.
No,
I'm going to drink all of it and figure out what it is. But if it's beneficial to us, it's gone because I just drank it, guys. Sorry.
Well, I mean, it might be useful at the moment, so it's one of those things where I would use desperately in like a situation. Or I thought, wait a minute, I thought the forge cleric identified them.
Uh huh. They're
I think he
identified.
cast Identify on them, but I don't think that they were magical.
Okay, that's fair too. I don't 100% remember.
I gotta open it up to go find them.
Elixir's golden syrup for youth. Red for laughter. Green is mother's milk.
No, I gotta find them in the book.
Oh.
My searching is not working.
Do any of them smell like they have poison?
I don't think you'd be able to tell the smell of poison. You're used to drinking that.
Well, it tastes pretty good.
It's spicy.
It's a little spicy, yeah. I don't know.
I like a little bit of spice in my potions. All right, let's see.
Who doesn't like a little bit of spice in life?
Well, in the jungle, it's pretty terrible when you get spice because it's either people setting you on fire or
Always look on the bright side of life.
I don't think you guys have figured out what they are because they were not magical.
Oh, if they're not magical, then I can't really identify them.
Unfortunately.
Well, would anyone like me to drink any of them?
Before you
drink
do
that
that,
mother's milk.
wait, before you do any of that, is it possible that with a herbalism kit that I could try to figure out, identify these through like mundane means?
Do you have an herbalism kit?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'll give you a shot at it.
I mean, I'd be careful identifying any of this stuff, at least by trial or by fire, because, let's be fair,
It came from
there's a bunch of
hags.
hags had these poisonous things. I mean, they're not really known for being all that
What's your
altruistic.
what's your bonus, Ty? I'll go ahead and take care of these rolls for you.
Okay. Well, I am proficient. I have the kit, and so I'm assuming it's like a wisdom check.
Probably an roll.
What?
Probably intelligence.
Isn't it int? Okay. Okay. Well, if it's an int check, then I think my bonus would be 3,
Okay.
because it'd be my proficiency modifier plus my int, which is 0.
Well, you're not sure what the first two are, but the mother's milk, you're thinking it's probably some sort of poison.
Oh, it would have been terrible if I drank that, right, guys?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I could have sworn that we identified these before.
Nope. But I know mother's milk is a common type of common colloquialism for spider poison, which is why I wanted him to drink it, or Zot to drink
Why do you want me to drink the poison?
Because you don't care, you're immune to it.
I know.
Right, so it said it didn't do anything. Not very useful.
So should I take, or yeah? Do you guys think I should drink the other two? We know that one is poison, which we might be able to use.
I don't think we
Well,
should take any
I'm
of them.
assuming all of these are essential ingredients that the hags use to make those delicious pies.
Also, it's we children again.
Yeah.
So my guess is that, like, the golden syrup and the red laughter or whatever it's called could be like distilled
Like
children. So
blood of children. Oh yeah, you just keep eating that. See how that goes for you when you go to meet your good. Although I have a feeling that the wee ones probably will be like, "Good job, boyos."
That's really funny.
I don't know about that. Grampy Bone, I don't think Grampy Bone would be all that happy if I, drank children's blood and then died.
It drank the blood of your enemies. You don't think he would think that you're drinking the blood of your enemies?
Not really. It's not really the blood of my enemies. It's in a jug.
Also, you're saying the blood of your enemies can't come in a jug.
It's not
Boy.
fresh. Also, how do I know that's my enemies?
If you don't
Well,
drink it right
I
out of the
don't
kid's
think it's-
belly, then it's not okay, chick. If you don't drink the
well,
kid's
I don't
belly,
think it's
not-
blood per se. It might just look like blood.
Why are you encouraging them? Don't encourage them.
So you said you drink the red bottle?
Yeah, because apparently it's blood. Ugh.
It actually does not taste like blood.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean it's probably a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
But it's not terrible. But it was definitely not blood.
Does it do anything?
Not that you can tell. Oh, sorry. It's a non-magical red tea.
ooh, I do like tea.
You do. So it's like tea. So it's actually probably not too bad.
Not too bad.
Kind of tickles your tongue.
So it doesn't do anything.
No, it does not. Maybe make some giggle for a moment or two. Because it tickles your tongue. That's about it.
Okay. So, did we want to rest here, or do we want to go and clear out the rest of this place?
Yeah.
I think we should rest here so that we can go clear out the rest of this place.
Okay.
Well, Zotsosa does think that we should
Certainly.
get rid of all the undead here. And I guess that's not a bad idea.
I may be at full hit points, but no one else is, and no, I don't think anyone else is even close. So
I mean, I'm
Thinking
at
a lot.
like 80 out of 91, but sure, let's do it.
I feel a little woozy here.
it is. We should definitely sleep.
I'm sure
Well,
it'll go
I
over
think
well.
that might be. Well, I guess we were probably going to sleep here anyways, just because it's getting late in the day.
All right,
Yeah, I
so
guess
what
that's fine.
bad thing happens to us, Rod, after 7 hours of resting?
instant death.
No. I mean, at one point, Zatzosa gets a little bit of the giggles while he's sleeping. But other than that, nothing big.
Am I sick?
No, you feel
Well,
fine.
you drank
can't
like
take
the
food.
laughing whatever it is.
Right,
But
fine.
you drank the small children blood.
Fine health.
Yeah. Oh, am I fine?
You're fine.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'm immune to poison and disease. I'm awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. That thing was basically just red tea.
Yeah, it wasn't
Nothing
that
to
bad,
talk
guys.
about here.
I mean, if I didn't have divine health, what would it have done?
It's actually only cackle fever.
That doesn't sound good.
No. It's basically you have it, so here have a level of exhaustion until you get rid of the
I'd
disease.
be at 2. Ooh.
Yeah, and then because you guys, it's not warm enough here to get rid of. Once you get down the hill, you'll be able to get rid of the levels of exhaustion.
Right.
And then basically any time that like you enter combat, take damage, have a nightmare, are afraid of something, roll another con save and maybe take some psychic damage, become incapacitated with laughter for a minute.
Hmm.
And then once per day you get to roll a save to get rid of it. And every time you make the save, the DC to make the save in the future goes down. Oh, by the way, whenever you burst out laughing like that, anyone who's close enough might catch the disease psychically from you laughing.
Yeah, it's a good thing I have divine health. That sounds terrible.
It would have
It
been
does sound
hysterical.
pretty
Now,
terrible.
13 DC.
Now
It's
you
not-
should try the last one because it's
So-
it's probably also poison or disease.
Did we get our full rest in by any chance?
No, I said we did fine.
you
We
were
all
not
got rested.
interrupted.
We were perfectly okay in our small little room with a tiny fighter going.
So I have a very important question.
Well, real quick, the fire doesn't quite last the full night, so I only need one con save.
I'll spend my
For the cold.
inspiration on my concept.
Okay.
Actually, what's the DC?
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be known.
All right, I use my inspiration on my
That's
con
been his
save.
response each time you've
Same
asked
here.
that question.
I take a 28 rod. I'm good.
You are good.
I have a 12.
You are definitely feeling.
How is it 26? Is that good enough?
Yes. If it starts
I-
with
I
2,
was-
it's good for you.
I think,
I was
the
built to make
9
con
and the
saves.
12 have a question for you, Rod.
I'm listening.
9 and a
Did they
12
pass?
are not a pass, are they?
Oh, well, the 9 is definitely not a pass. Is that 2 levels now
Yeah.
for the paladin?
So my
That
speed
sucks.
is halved. Yeah, even with advantage, I rolled a 7 and a
Well,
4.
that does happen that you can roll poorly.
Yeah, I mean, I was also rolling poorly yesterday and the week before.
You always roll poorly. It's fine.
About the
Only
12,
4.
Rod.
I only destroyed 5 items, including one permanent irreplaceable magic item in that game
Yes,
yesterday.
you don't need to brag to everyone. It's a different game.
That sounds amazing. I love it.
That
It
sounds
was-
horrible.
Bitterness in your voice is actually pretty funny.
I went and put it on in a Discord group, and everyone's like, "Oh wait, they brought this on themselves."
We kind of did, but I didn't lose a permanent item, so
So it's okay, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he shouldn't have attacked. He knew what could have happened.
Right.
And in fact, he even said how much
Right.
he regretted attacking.
Yeah.
So,
So he woke up.
So 12 make it?
His quote when he got up, he texted us, messaged us this morning. After sleeping on it and putting things in their proper perspective, I still deeply, solemnly regret clicking on the attack button. It was hysterical. All right. So the 12 passed, the 9 failed.
Oh, good.
Oh, what the fuck? 9 failed.
The 9 did fail.
I know. I was
Oh, okay.
sarcastic.
So we know a 12 squeaks you by. A 9? You're just plain.
In fact,
Not
if
so much.
10 probably gets you by. I just can't roll.
Can't roll the same.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you are
showtime.
pretty cold-blooded, so that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Here you go, Zotso. So you
really
look really
much-
cold. You want to borrow my cloak?
I have a speed of 15.
That's awful.
So we're gonna creep around here now. Is what he's saying. We're gonna creep.
I want to get out of this mountain.
Well, once
No,
we hit
the-
9 levels,
So
someone's
Ro-
going to take.
Oh,
To be clear-
that does remind me. You do gain that level overnight since you have found the Tome of Strahd. So it is only 8 o'clock, but do you want to take 5 minutes and I'll do your leveling?
Yeah, we can do that. I have a very important.
Oh, we're
question,
level
Rod.
9. Or level
Yes. What is your important question first?
So when you take a long rest, you get half of your hit dice back.
Yep.
Can I pick which hit dice I get back?
Yes.
I don't see why not.
Okay, so
I've
I'm
always
going to get back all
I've always
barbarian
gotten back
ones.
the higher ones first. It's amazing how
Okay.
that works.
Fair enough.
So the other question I have is like, do we get the hit die from the level up in addition to the half that we spent?
Well,
Like,
So
how does
you'll
that?
be level 9, so you're going to recover 4.
You
Okay.
still only recover 4.
It still
Okay.
rounds down.
Okay, that was basically my question. Is I wasn't sure if like, are you like, do we like level up afterwards so we recover our 4 and then we gain a level and then we get all the associated benefits of that level? That's why I was asking.
Oh, you're saying you'd like to be at 5 if you had spent them all?
Yes, that was the question. Is that if
I
it
can
works
afford
that way?
Well, sure. You can be at 5.
Yeah, I was just curious if it worked that way or not. I wasn't sure.
that's
Actually, when you level up,
it's
you
kinda
might
how-
get the.
It's kind of how it worked in D&D Beyond. They gave me back my monk and cleric 2 of each, and then give me the new one once they're leveled up.
It's probably an
So-
order of operations issue. All right,
It
so
could
we'll
be.
take 7:58. You want to do you guys think you can be done leveling by 10 after 8?
I'm done.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I probably can.
I'm already done.
Same here.
I'm vaguely debating between 3rd level
Oh,
fighter
hang
and
on.
7th level barbarian. I'm leaning towards barbarian, but I'm open to opinions from the peanut gallery.
Well, if you take a 3rd level fighter, you can get a a paragon, not paragon, your pass.
Yeah, battle master or whatever.
I
Rod.
mean, battle master or champion if you want to be critting on 19s.
By
Which
any
since you
chance,
Back. Yes.
did you see the list I sent you? The list that I put in the channel for
About the animal forms a while
Yeah.
ago. I said, yeah, go ahead and build them.
Yeah, but how do I get them in? Like, is there like a I can just like drag and drop them in or something like that? Is that how that works?
You would import them. Do you have a roll 20?
I do not have a
Vault?
premium account, so that's why I was asking. Like, I don't mind like doing all the alterations to like the stats and stuff, but
How many do you need?
I don't remember which ones I requested. That's okay. I can take care of that later. That's
I'll give you 3 now and let me know when you're ready for more.
Okay.
How's that?
fair enough.
I'll have them in your folder in a minute. They'll be named 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So barbarian would give me advantage on initiative and the ability to rage out of surprise. Level of fighter would get me fighting or maneuvers. Or champion, I guess, could be an option. I don't know.
I think 19 crits are pretty good, especially when you're rolling advantage a lot.
Yeah.
I
always
don't
like how
actually roll
barbarian
with
fighters
advantage
do.
very often.
Maybe you
You
should.
also maybe you're not swinging as hard as you should.
I haven't felt the need to. I've been more defensive.
Okay, I think that covers that.
So I honestly don't know what feat I should take.
I thought you'd already had this conversation.
Yeah, we did, but I still
And?
don't know. So the Inspiring Leader gives temporary hit points equal to my level plus my Charisma modifier, which is 14 for everyone.
Oh, excellent. Have mass cure wounds now as an option.
I could do Gray Weapon Master, and instead of having the Mace of Terror, use a Great Sword.
Yeah. Dark, do you have you any magic? Oh, it doesn't matter. You
Doesn't
can make
matter.
anything magic.
I'll make it a +1 Great Sword, and
How will you make it +1?
because that's what my thing does.
No, it doesn't.
It always makes it a +1. If it's a magical weapon that doesn't have a +1, then it puts the +1 on it, which means that a flame tongue.
No, those are
would be
pretty specific, Ty. I can probably make those for you by dragging and dropping myself. So
Okay,
giant constrictor snake. Oops, it'll help if I spell it right. All right, so one giant constrictor snake. And then Quetzalcoatl. I thought a Quetzalcoatl was a flying thing.
It is. I can fly. I can shapeshift into flying things at level 8. I just haven't done it because there hasn't been like a huge need for it, and
Okay.
we haven't had like we literally hit level 8 on our way here, and then I think we literally hit level 8
Yeah.
after the rock, and then we just hit level 9, so I haven't had an opportunity to do any of that stuff.
All right. Are there anything else while I'm in here dragging and dropping?
We'll be right back while the players get some of their changes made, and it shouldn't be too long. So just hang tight. It should be maybe 5 minutes or so. We'll be right back. All right. Greetings. We are back. They're doing some final touches, but we are back, and so going live. So here we go.
Ask one of the ask the goblin. I would have done it for you.
Well, I still have a level of exhaustion here.
But all of us do, and it's only ability checks.
I don't have a level of exhaustion.
I don't have. A
Not
level of
everybody
exhaustion.
does. Only Zot's failed it twice so far.
Yeah. Also, Oz is going to walk over to Zatsosa and be like, hey, you look really cold. Here, why don't you wear this for a little bit? And he's going to hand over his very fashionable wolf cloak.
No, that's all right. I have the billowing cloak.
That doesn't keep you warm.
No, apparently not. No, because it's always billowing.
Right. It's like, why does this cloak feel like it's fanning me? Because it's fanning you.
Right, but it's more of the I don't want to take it from the goblin because the goblin paid for it and I didn't.
Okay.
Goblin
I was
overpaid
loaning
for it.
to you, but whatever.
All right. So you have woken up. Did anyone roll to save for Ismark, by the way, to see if he had gotten a second level of exhaustion?
Why no? We hadn't done that. I guess I could click his little button that says con save.
If you would.
He seems like garbage.
He does. So I'll change that red bubble to show 2.
I mean, you can fix Ismark, but he's basically useless.
So if he's useless, are you still going to give him a magical weapon? Or maybe do it on his crossbow this time?
No, he's got my sword.
Right. I put the magic weapon on.
The bow. I thought you did it on
My
Reyes' bow.
I'm pretty sure I did it on the bow. Yeah.
All right, so where to now?
Out of here.
Okay.
Well,
And out of this room.
So that gives it a +1, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, we found this secret passage right here. Why don't we open that door and go down that way?
That is probably true. We should probably. Well, we know that a lich is there, or we think that a lich is there.
Well, I have 102 hit points. We're good to go.
True. We did just level and get everything back. If any times, or if any,
I'm
we
sure
should
it'll
do it
all
at
be
any
fine.
point. It should.
To be fair, I did spend my 5th level spell slot making you not suck so bad.
That's true.
You did.
So I guess we're gonna go to this secret door and die. But we'll have a fun time.
I don't think we're going to die.
Agreed. If you guys PPK, I'm not taking the blame.
Oh,
right?
and our passive perceptions for the passive perceptively people is now an 18.
That's pretty good.
Our proficiency goes up.
It did?
Yeah, we're
We're
at
level 4.
efficiency 4.
Should be 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
So I make that con save before we finish the long rest, correct?
I mean, yeah, because it's happening overnight.
Okay.
Before you got the con boost that you took the damage.
Are
Yeah.
you proficient in con saves?
Actually, no, I'm not.
So it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're bringing it up.
Someone was, I think, said they wanted to open that secret door. Who was that going to be?
Well, I will have someone look for traps because I obviously can't do that.
Why not use the wand of secrets?
Right, we have this wand. I poke the wand at it. Wand, do your thing.
Come on, Wandy. That's what you're made for.
All right. So
I give it
Yes.
a nice flick, and you get a nice flick. You know, like
So you
Wingardium
spend one
Leviosa.
charges.
Leviosa.
So you spend one of those charges, and it points at the secret door.
See, it's a secret door, like you thought.
I thought it also does traps and stuff. So, but I don't know.
It pulses and points at the one nearest to you, according to what I'm reading right here.
Okay. Well, that's not as helpful.
Does that mean that it's trapped, or does it mean it's?
And if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you. So that it's trapped. Or a secret door.
Or both. If it's both, it pointed to it.
But we've seen the secret door. It's not a secret door at this point.
Sure, it is.
It's still
It
technically
doesn't mean it
secret.
points the door secret to you. It points
Right,
its
right.
secret.
If the door has an
knowing
S
that,
on it,
points
right?
door.
If the door has an S on it, it's still secret.
Okay.
He said
He's
he's
rolling his eyes. He doesn't like that.
Sure,
So who's opening the door?
but you're
Well,
learning
I
all
think
the
one-
tricks to screw your players over with later. Think of it as an education, not so much as an annoyance.
That's right. You said you want to run a book.
I am gonna run a book.
Yeah, so you're just gonna bring this all back to haunt me.
And everyone else at the table.
There you go.
No. We're all
That's
living
what you
through
look
it right
forward to.
now. You're just gonna remind Rod how well you learned later.
And all of you guys.
So,
But especially,
Wraith will look
No.
at the door and he'll say, "This house is clear."
so are you gonna open the door then, Wraith?
Nope, I just point out the door's clear.
Because he rolled a natural one.
Right. So like with an 18 passive, it seems fine.
All right, I'll open the door.
I mean, Wraith doesn't go first.
One of you short people open the door.
Yes.
He already did, and I have revealed that staircase now.
Well, excellent. Why don't
Nothing
you-
blows.
How about one of you short people go up the stairs? Man, it's like magic. I just say short people go upstairs, and they do.
Well, that's because we're not like scared like you are constantly.
It's not scared. It's cautious.
All right, so
Whatever
give me a
helps you
second.
sleep at night.
I sleep just fine, thank you.
Let me have you guys wait before you go any further there. With some of you, I have to move to other maps as you're going up the stairs, so bear with me.
So all of us except Duthane.
Are you all going up except for Duthane?
No, we're all going up. I just go up like I'm bringing up the rear. I always bring up the rear,
In the rear with the gear.
only because people are worried about the gear.
All right. I have to clear your minis off of the old map where you had been. You're going back up the stairs. So actually, the stairs do kind of end at a dead end, so you're probably not gonna get do anything once you get there.
So there's another secret door that we should probably look for.
You are free to look for it.
Well, I can't look. But I will point out, there's got to be a secret door here, guys.
Hey, Zotz, take this, and I flick him a staff, a little wandy.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's not attunement. I
It is
will
not.
use one of its charges. Actually, no, I will move up first, and then use one of its charges.
There is a secret door up there after all. That's 2 of the 3 charges.
Yeah.
And let me put.
Does it
you
get
guys-
back all its charges after a day? Is that how that works?
1d3 charges per day.
But it doesn't turn into nothing, so
Correct. It does not turn into nothing.
because it doesn't have that many charges.
Yeah.
It's not like a Wanda Fireball.
No, but having one of those would be nice. Having a
Well, sure, having a wand of anything pretty cool would be nice, but I doubt we're gonna find it in a hellhole like we're at.
having a staff of anything would be cool.
Well, yes, probably. But
Yeah, keep dreaming, boyo. Keep dreaming.
I am. That's
Before we
so-
open this door, do you guys mind if I cast a spell?
What spell?
What is it spell?
Sure, because
Do you guys mind?
We said sure.
oh, go for it.
Okay,
Some
yeah.
of us
so-
just said what spell. Others said sure.
Okay,
Still-
and well, the thing is, I posted in the little chat. That's why I was like, yeah, it's gonna conjure elemental. I figured I'd just summon an earth elemental. That way we have a bag of
Oh,
hit points.
I'm sure that won't go bad.
Then we have to fight an earth elemental.
That'll be fine. Just don't let me fail my concentration checks.
We have no control over you failing your concentration checks.
Well, so real quick,
Kind of.
what sort of elemental are you bringing in here?
I was thinking, actually, like, are elementals large?
Most of them.
So I was thinking earth.
The
If,
challenge rating 5 or lower.
I believe all the elementals are challenge rating 5, aren't they?
Not
Maybe.
all of them.
Base ones.
The base ones I thought were.
Well, I'm trying to get my roll 20 to load it up, and it seems to have stopped. an error has occurred.
Well, I'm sure that's good. That's good.
Right?
Nope. All of the elementals are CR5.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that they all are.
Unless, but at 7th level, or at a 7th level slot, you can cast a Myrmidon. But I don't
Alright,
think
so
I've cast it.
I'm going to try to get back into Roll20 and see if that'll make a difference. Is it crapped out? Very, very annoying when it does that. All right, almost there. What time is it? 8:30? Yeah, almost 8:30. This seems to be, isn't this always about the time when I start complaining that Roll20 is getting slow?
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably because the people out west are starting to get on for their games.
You always complain that it's kind of slow, which
It is. Unfortunately, it's where I've invested all my resources.
it also could be just literally where you're sitting in the room. Because on this computer, you had a problem and it was there. I don't have problems with it.
Maybe.
And when I'm playing on that, I don't have problems. But you always have problems sitting right where you're sitting.
Maybe I'm just impatient and I want everything to be perfect all the time.
Let's
That
go
would-
with that. That sounds much nicer than what I was thinking.
Which was
Not nice.
Not nice, and I won't repeat.
all right. So an earth elemental, you said.
Yeah, I figured that would be reasonable in the area. Or I guess we could do a fire elemental if everyone's really cold.
I mean, do they put out heat?
If you stand inside them.
They
That's
burn
kind of
you.
what I was wondering. I was pretty sure that was what was going to happen.
Which one is it going to be?
I guess that's one of those things that Rod would have to make a judgment call on, whether or not they put off enough heat to stave off the cold in here.
Let's do fire just in case because I feel like fire has an amorphous form. And so, just in case we need to get into small spaces, it can actually follow. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we'll say
sense.
fire.
I'm going to put it in your forms folder, even though you can't turn into it.
Not yet. Actually,
Not yet. No, well, not ever in this campaign. Druids eventually can, but it's like way up there, like 14th or something.
I think
Yeah.
we would have to, from my understanding from what Rod was saying, we would have to literally do everything to get to level 10, and it'll be like the last session.
So this book, you get to level 10 at the end of the book.
Right.
In other words, we just survived, we're level 10.
Okay,
Right.
so
We're not leveling again. This is
Bingo.
it.
This is it.
We're done.
One way or the other.
Now we might can spend a long time at level 9, but we're there.
You are.
We could do literally everything else for the rest of the book. All the stuff that we haven't gone through.
No.
We could, but let's probably not.
All right,
Let's go
so are you able to move that mini around, Ty?
it looks like I can.
Like you can. So are you sending it through the door?
Yeah, sure. Let's send it into the room.
So, Rod, does this thing put off enough heat to keep us from being freezing cold?
Not most of the time, but it could probably set things on fire that would keep you warm. So let me give you some text here. This stone library has 20-foot high walls and a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling. Covering the ceiling is a fresco that depicts angels being set ablaze in a hell.
Oh.
A black marble railing encloses a gold marble staircase that spirals gently down a 30-foot wide, 30-foot deep shaft to the north. Against the gray walls stand 6 10-foot tall black marble bookcases. On their shelves are hundreds of well-preserved tomes. Embroidered rugs, chairs, and lit candelabras fill the southern half of the room.
Ah, great. We got all kinds of stuff that we can use to keep warm.
You gotta
Don't
open
burn the
this.
books. You read the
Why-
books.
Oh, we live in the jungle. Books are like very impractical. Like if you really want to save something, you should carve it into a tree.
Or stone.
Or stone.
Yeah.
Or bones.
Okay, so in the rest of the civilized world, we use books.
Well, books are a very convenient way to carry around in case you gotta do nature's business. You know.
No, you don't.
Well, they're a very compact way to store paper to wipe yourself with.
Especially if you can't find the right kind of leaf.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and you don't want to
you
use the
two-
wrong kind of leaf.
You two, over there, away from the books, please.
You didn't know better. I said he was channeling his other character, the one that cares about books.
I think all of the characters should care about books.
I care
Characters
about
should
books.
All characters should always care about books.
I mean, that's nothing. What do you mean, like my other character? This character cares about books. I'm a religious scholar. I care about books about religion. I don't know if these are not about religion yet. If they're about crazy science, I wouldn't give two flips about them. But we just don't go burning them willy nilly.
Oh, you can always read them first. I mean, not saying that you can't.
No, I
I don't
can't.
know.
Anyways, so there were
can't
like
read
random
the book if
things.
you
Were
pulled
they
it out the
things that
poop
were
on.
there? Do we need to worry about that? or-
Those had actually been moved onto the map and should not have been there, so I took them off.
Ah, okay.
There were things on the map. That's not nice.
Well,
Alright.
they weren't supposed to be. That's why I took them off.
All right. Well, I'll move that guy over there, and I'll move into the room.
So we all go into
Okay.
the room, right?
Yeah, if you like. I've moved you onto the map, so you are free to go up those stairs and into that room.
Ooh, there is a awesome
And in
spiral
fact,
staircase.
since the door is open, I will even get rid of that dynamic line.
That's nice.
Do these stairs go down or up?
Those go back down.
Ooh,
Into a room that we didn't know about.
So
yes, I
can
will. Well,
can
yeah,
we
I
like
will-
peruse these books? I guess maybe they might have something useful.
Sure. I guess I will look through the books. I will look through this shelf of books.
I want to look
Yes.
through a few books as well.
I'll have
So they all appear to have blank covers and empty pages.
All of them?
All of
Yep.
them? The library full of empty books?
See,
That is what it appears to be.
That's not very good library.
is there anything important on, or is there anything of interest on the tables?
It's just set dressing.
Yeah, I mean, not really, Ty. The tables look like, you'd sit there and copy things out of the books or sit there and read a book.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick up a book, Rod, and then go sit down and see if I can read it.
Well, seeing as it's empty, it makes for a very fast read.
I didn't know if it was like some magical book that you had to like take over to a table and then magically it might appear like some words in it or something. I'm just giving it a go.
Okay. Unfortunately, it did not.
So
Okay.
all of the books have blank pages.
That is
Anyway,
correct.
It's a bunch of poop books for you boys.
Excellent. I will pocket a couple of them, or toss a couple in my backpack.
You
Okay.
only really need them like in like the winter months when like here, because like back in the jungle, there's plenty of leaves.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Aren't all the trees here though like pines?
That's what
Mostly.
that's why like these
Really?
books will be handy.
So
They were tired of rubbing their bum with pine cones.
why would you rub your bum with pine cones? That just seems dumb. Unless you're like some kind of weird deviant.
I mean, it
I
would
mean,
hurt.
Duthane does seem like a weird deviant to me.
I was making a joke, you stupid little people.
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell with you sometimes, Duthane, because
Well,
you know, like
Pineapple.
you,
I'll be honest with you, Duthane. If that's your thing, I don't judge you for it.
He's,
There is no kink shaming here.
All right. So, what else are you guys doing?
I
well,
would like to search the room for any other secret entrances or
Sure.
exits.
And nobody in our group knows how to cast detect magic now, right?
Yeah, I do.
It's a ritual. We can always cast it.
Yeah. Do you
Sort
need
of.
one of us to cast it?
So when I witness you cast this ritual, you do whatever speech. I'm gonna imitate that.
The ritual component of it.
Yeah,
Oh, you can't
try to
the verbal
You need the
component of it. Yeah.
cleric version. You can't do the druid version. It says things about beasties and things like that. You can't
Well, I
do
mean,
that
if
one.
I've seen him do it, that'll be his. His will be the one that I
Well,
imitate.
in fairness, Klex has definitely cast detect magic multiple times, so like you probably
So
have
is
seen
so have
him
I.
cast. Have you
Yeah.
cast it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, I would like to check for like secret compartments and entrances and
Or
egresses
magic
and
books,
stuff.
even.
Hey, before you do that, Ty, can I point out that detect magic is concentration, and you have
I will
a
not be
fire
casting.
elemental?
I will not be casting detect magic, and what's his Duthane will be. But I will
Okay.
still be searching for like secret entrances and exits.
Okay.
Well, while he's casting detect magic, you will see a secret door over there.
Oh, cool. There's a secret door over here.
Yeah. I'll even turn it this way.
I ritually cast detect magic because it's a ritual and I have it prepared. And as a cleric, when it is prepared, I can cast it
Yep.
as a ritual.
So, couple things. First, the room itself seems to have some sort of aura, magical aura to it, and so does every single book in here.
Oh, okay. So there is something weird and magical going on. We just haven't pushed the right key button yet.
Probably. Anyways, I'm opening this door.
Oh,
Hey
good.
guys, this whole room is full of magic.
Oh,
What
then
kind of magic?
maybe we
Do you know
shouldn't
the
be in this
school?
room.
I don't know yet.
Who has the book?
It is basically just a like a large sort of closet filled with cobwebs.
Oh, that's lame.
Who has the book?
I'll double
they found?
check and make sure that there's not another like secret door in
Awesome.
here. But
Sure, give me a roll. That'll make you feel better.
I will ask. I will put my hands out and do the symbol like I'm opening a book to Zotz.
You want to pray?
Opening a book, not prayer.
Oh, I thought you were like mimicking like opening a book.
I am.
Oh father, where art
Yeah,
thou?
it's here.
I will. I'll pull a book off the shelf, point at it, point at you, and do the open book thing.
Yes, I will open the book.
Okay. You have an open, empty book. What would
No,
you
I
like to do
have
with it?
the tome.
The tome Strahd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do you want it? I don't know. I don't really.
You mean the
Afternoon.
family Bible?
Do I have anything? So, if he allows me to take the book out of his hands, I'm going to carry it over. There's tables here, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to carry that book over to one of the tables with one of the blank books and open them page for page at the same time and see what happens.
You are engaged in the Olympic sport of synchronized page turning.
Okay.
Awesome. You get the medal.
But nothing happens. It doesn't transfer any.
No,
writings or-
unfortunately, the crowds don't cheer. They're not very impressed.
Okay, well,
Oz is going to politely ask the fire elemental to step out of the way because he doesn't want to get burned when he goes through the door. I'm going to.
The elemental says things like burn, burn, burn.
I think it's more like crackle, crackle, hiss, hiss.
There's nothing but a closet in that room. Maybe there's another secret door on this side.
I'll give Zotz back the old book.
Okay.
Can I pull out my calligraphy kit and start writing in the blank book?
Yeah, you can start writing in a book if you'd like. Looks clear, Oz.
All right. Well, this is boring. I'm going downstairs. Keep an eye out, cuz.
Well, do you want to maybe wait for all of us?
Sure.
Well, I mean, if you want to come.
Well, I do.
All these books are boring. There's nothing in them.
You can't read.
I don't need to read to know that there's no pictures in these books.
Well, he's not technically wrong.
All right. Well, I'll close up the one I was
Also-
writing in, and I'll put it in my pouch, and I guess follow them down.
5e barbarians, I believe, can read.
Yeah,
They
but I've
can.
always roleplayed Oz as being pretty illiterate.
No, that's fair. I mean, like, more power to you. I'm just saying that they can read.
I just agree with him that they shouldn't be able to. It seems wrong.
No, because an 8 intelligence is still standard. It's
Yeah,
average.
you can still read.
Technically, an 8 is above average. 7 is average.
No, you're thinking Torque.
No. No, 7 is average for normal people. Adventurers
No,
are
8,
better.
9 is average for normal people. Anyway. All right, so
Anywho.
going downstairs.
Yes, indeed.
All right, well. The golden marble staircase with a black marble railing hugs the north wall as it spirals gently down the 30-foot wide shaft. Lying in the middle of the room are 6 rotting wooden crates. The amber-covered walls are sculpted to look like tentacles that entwine around marble bas-reliefs of kings, queens, pharaohs, and sultans attended by myriad slaves. The west, south, and east walls contain alcoves, and standing in each alcove is a tall, rough block of amber. 2 wide cracks have opened up in the south wall, spilling rubble and shattered pieces of amber onto the floor in the southeast corner of the room.
Is there anything in the amber?
You are free to go look.
Are there any tiny insects that we can see if we can create dinosaurs from?
I mean, they're really, really large pieces of amber.
So, but
So
they're like,
definitely
are they
no dinosaur
opaque?
DNA.
Are they opaque, or do they actually have stuff in them?
No, they are opaque, and when you get there, it almost seems like it's like you hear some sort of whispering. However, at that moment, no moving.
Oh, I was moving before you.
Boop. The crates erupt open.
Oh no.
Oh no! And a couple of things jump out, and we will roll initiative.
It's good that we had a long rest.
Probably.
Oh, I actually, does that have my advantage initiative on it there, Rod? that
Probably
roll?
not. You probably should roll twice.
Well, just hover over it and see.
Does not look like there's a double roll there. So let me roll again and see what I get.
I think there's a you have to go into the cog and actually like click with advantage. It's weird that like
Yeah, there's a
initiative
thing to change it. All right. Well,
Yeah.
fortunately, I rolled a 9 on both d20s, so it's irrelevant at the moment.
All right. So do we have rolls from everybody? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? I don't see Duthane.
Not
You
then.
roll-
I
go again.
rolled a 7.08.
Uh-huh.
Does that seems to keep doing that to you?
Well, I
Alright.
clicked it on the character sheet, but apparently not having the thing selected does a thing.
Oh,
It does.
that's a
It's
thing.
alright.
That's a thing I just noticed there, Rod. I don't
What?
think that your initiative macro does the advantage, but the actual button on my character sheet does.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Well, then,
I
I
just
guess
rolled
you-
that to see that it would do it. Yeah, it did 4 and yeah. So
You could also always make your own macro.
I guess I could, but I don't really know how, and I'm not going to bother with it right this second.
Fair enough.
That seems appropriate.
Yeah, so my initiative should actually be a 13 .16, Rod, not the 17 there.
Okay.
I think it got changed because I clicked a thing.
All right. So, Plex. Several. What the hell just happened? I apparently got booted out. Several vampires have jumped out of these old rotted wooden boxes.
You mean like coffins?
Except these are more like crates.
Oh, you mean like in
They're
the
not
movie?
coffins.
You mean like in the movie?
I mean, there's probably a movie that has that going on, so I guess.
Bram Stoker's, he was transported in a crate. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, all right. All right. So, who would like to do what?
I think Klex would like to not be like surrounded by vampires.
That seems very selfish. After Rod wants to hold so much trouble to get you surrounded in the first place.
Well, fortunately, you can disengage as a bonus action and just run past them.
Which is what I am doing. And then
You're
I
going
guess
to tell your fire elemental to do things verbally?
yes, which I don't believe takes an action to do so.
It does not.
I will tell it to defend Ismark, or like attack the things near it and defend Ismark, since I feel like he's a good guy and I think he's all right.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. I'm just trying to decide. Nope, I can't do that.
Man, how many of these vampires are there?
Lot.
Apparently.
6, it looks like.
I mean, that Strahd has apparently made.
Oh, lots. I'm sure he's made quite a few.
So, is there anything else that I missed?
No, I think I am going to take an action and give myself more hit points. As an action,
Okay.
and I am done.
All right, Zadzosa, what would you like to do?
I will move over here, and I will type this number.
Yeah, it's the curse of having like druids having nothing but like concentration spells. I was like, oh, I can't really actually cast anything, so I'm gonna do this instead.
I don't think a 12 hits. but
12 is not
26
gonna
sounds right. So I'm taking 11.
What's that?
So you can take 11.
I said a 12 is not going to hit.
No, but
Oh,
26
26
does.
did. All right. I will take your 11. I believe that is much.
Yep.
All done?
I am all done.
Hey, Wraith, when are you going to whip it out?
It's already been out.
Well, a wolf is probably easy to deal with. So let's go deal with it. And does a 13 hit Klex?
I think that might actually miss.
It might actually miss.
A 14 sounds about right.
Yep. My AC is a 14.
Wow, that is super duper sad.
Wow. Crits on the other side of that. That's not nice. That's not cool at all.
Nope. Ismark
Very,
is up.
very satisfying.
So Ismark will, I guess, attack. He's got sneak attack twice
You okay?
with his nice sword. It's magic and stuff. Katana,
Stuff.
two-handed. 20.
Yeah, 20 is going to hit.
Take 16, you foul beast.
I'll take it. The fire elemental is up.
Tyrone?
Yeah, I am going to have it attack. I'm just trying to find the. I feel like I'm running a game with all the like random windows I have open.
Yep.
Ugh. I am very, very glad that I have chosen not to play Shepherd Druid because that would just be too much bookkeeping. All right, so the one that I pinged is the one I'm attacking. We get 2 attacks. So attack 1.
Yep.
Does it not do the damage automatically?
You have
It
to
might
click
not
on the
be.
touch part. Just like a... Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You can
I'll change it so that it automatically rolls everything out in a minute. And then the second one will miss. Thank you, Rod.
Oh, I forgot. You can see while I'm doing that. All right. So, that's definitely a miss.
Yeah.
So
But the first
10
one hit.
fire. Yep. And he's on fire. All right. Oz.
Well, there's a bunch of angry-looking vampire spawn thingies here. I am gonna go and make with the leave my cousin alone approach. Actually, I'm gonna hit this guy instead. Rage. You know what? I'm not gonna rage yet. We're gonna hit that guy though.
Okay.
$15 miss.
The vampire.
Yes.
All right. Actually, 15 is what you were looking for.
Excellent. We will hit him. Then we will hit him again. Then we will disengage and hang out behind the doggy. I am
All
the
right.
done.
Well, this one can only go so far without provoking. It's not going to attack the fire elemental. That seems like a very bad idea. So instead, Michael John Zardosa can have 2 misses.
Yep.
So sad. All right, this guy here is going to regen a little bit. And Ismark is not wearing plate. He's going to grab Ismark.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
So
All right.
sad.
This guy that you had walked away from is well, I need some hit points back, so I'm gonna come grab the wolf.
That's not pretty cool.
What?
Aha! You can grapple Ty,
Okay.
and then the wolf. Then it will bite you. Nice. So that is what, 29 and 15, 35 damage. And the wolf's hit points go down by 15 that are not coming back.
Okay. So the wolf takes 35, you said?
Yep.
Does that effect carry over when he goes back to Kleck's form?
Don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. I am definitely gonna have to think about that one. That's a really good question. All right, but I did 15 to you, and I will heal some necrotic damage. Hey, look, that guy is now fully healed. All right, Duthane, what you want to do?
There's a wee amount of vampires in the room.
There is more than were in that house, even.
We have to redeem ourselves for that whole house problem.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be okay.
I know how much you like that in a square.
I guess I can get to there.
Okay.
Well, I guess I could go behind. No, technically I would provoke to get from there to there. And yeah, I guess that's a good spot.
They don't like it. Wraith.
Well, I will pull out my weapon and jump down here next to this guy. My nice shining sword.
Yep.
And let's see. First attack's a 29 to hit for 11 slashing. Wait, these are undead. I needed to add that damage, but I didn't.
And radiant.
I got a
Yeah. Flashing.
I meant radiant. Sorry. See, make that 18 total because I didn't add the extra D8 versus undead. That's the first attack. Second attack, 26.
And you should change the weapon. It is all radiant.
Yeah, I'll just come in here and change from slashing to radiant.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna unarmed strike him now.
Nope, because it's a bonus action to light the sword.
Sword was okay. I'll say the sword was supposed to be already lit from the last room.
The last room where you had a long rest after you fought the things?
That's right. Never mind. All right, so that's it for then.
All right. Well, this one is going to start its turn in your aura, which it absolutely does not like.
It will take half of that, so 5 radiant.
Yep. 5. And then it is coming for you, because it has to. Gonna grab at you.
Miss.
Said it's gonna
Miss.
grab at you. Alright, this one here is on fire. What sort of damage does he take from being on fire, Ty? What is it, like 10 points?
It's 1d10 or 5 damage, whichever you prefer.
I think rolling is way more dynamic.
For me. All right.
Unsatisfying, but that's fine.
So that is going to limit how much he heals, though, right? If you think about it. And I will do this so that next time. It is now down there. Okay. I don't want to be next to this fire thingy. So I'm going to move to the easy target. I'll provoke. I don't care. I'm healing this fire anyway. And I'm already on fire. Go for it, Ty.
Okay. So, you say it's my turn?
No.
Okay.
The fire elemental is provoked. He's provoked.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I believe I missed.
You did miss. All right. Ismark. 15 is a miss. Ooh, 23. You know what? I will, I'll hit you for 10 right now and grapple you later. All right, Klex, it is your turn.
Alrighty, I guess. I think, I will... Which one is grappling me?
Where is that was
So, Rod,
the
you have your third inspiration for the night.
oh, I'm up to 3. I missed that. I'm
Um,
about to start using
yeah,
things.
Dragon
You
Queen
should
gave
start
you a
using them.
couple at the beginning, I think, and Galenet just gave you one.
Okay. Well, I don't want to let people down. I'm about to spend these on the next couple of turns.
Is there sunlight in here, by the way?
Yes.
What?
The sword is going, so
The sword and the elemental both shed light.
Well, I'm just wondering if there's sunlight, if the vampires seem at all bothered by it.
They do.
Okay.
How big is the sunlight on the sword? Oh, that's right. It's 15. Starts out 15, and he can. I think it's an action to make it bigger. So let's do this,
Let's
so that we'll
see.
remember that 15 feet coming out from you. I want to be a color that's easy to see. There it is. Yes. So those vampires are in your sunlight. They're gonna like that even less. All right, Klex.
Okay. I think. Is this the one that has me grabbed, or does this the one have me grabbed?
One on your left.
Okay, so this one.
Yep.
All right. I guess I will attempt to.
Did you roll concentration, by the way, on your elemental when you took that
Oh,
damage?
I did not. You are correct. Let me go do that
Because this is
first.
why I try to get into the habit of always saying it. 'Cause
Yeah. No,
otherwise
no. I'm not offended by that at all. You know what? I will spend that inspiration that was given to me earlier
that was 25, so it's a 12.
to roll twice. I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. I believe I can take a bonus action to get out of wolf out of this form, so I would like to do that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Ty has the music going in the background.
No, my roommate is watching TV in the other room.
Nothing you can do about that. All right. I placed you there.
Oh no! Like I feel like that would be a
I'm
better
not
place.
letting you go. There's nothing that says that shifting gets you out of grapple.
No, but you can shift into the spot that you want.
If you don't have the speed to do it. But if you'd like, you can move there, and I'll move him with you.
It's not about speed that shifts.
Shifting
It's
does
the
not get you out of grapple. Teleporting, breaking it, sure. There's nowhere that says shifting gets you out of grapple.
there's also nowhere that says you don't.
I just said it.
There's nowhere that says that teleportation gets you out of grapple, except that it makes sense.
I
do-
thought it says like I think the rule explicitly like the only thing that it says that if you are no longer within reach of the creature, you are no longer grappled. That's the
Yes.
only thing that it says. So you can interpret that however you
I
want.
am telling you, my ruling is shifting does not get you out of grapple.
Yeah.
That is
You
fine
like
then.
to stay grapple? Would you like to stay in the wolf form? That being the case.
Yeah, I would stay in the wolf form then. It's 7 extra hit points.
It is.
That's
Although, bear in mind, you don't want the wolf form reduced to 0, have its full reduced to 0 either.
why is that?
Because
As just
go ahead.
go ahead. No.
Because vampire spawn or vampires and wraiths, if they reduce your maximum hit points to 0, you die.
That's
And
not his maximum hit points. It's the maximum hit points of the thing that it's in, right?
it's the maximum hit point of whatever form he is currently in. If that is reduced to 0, you die.
That is the most common interpretation across a number of different sources and boards.
Okay, well in that case, I guess I will stay in this form.
Yeah,
All
this
right,
this form is slightly safer.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see. What do I want to do then? I guess I'll take the dodge action and call it a day.
Okay. That's probably actually not a terrible idea. Zadzosa.
Which one did I attack? I think this one. I'll attack the one that I attacked last time.
That was this one. He did heal a little. because you didn't smite him.
No, he didn't. Or no, I didn't. So I will hit him twice. So 19. I'll smite on the crit. Drop a-
Did you just?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So the first one, it's undead, right?
Yes.
All right, so I can take 10,
I'll take your 10.
and then you can. That's really bad.
How's that bad? 20, 30, 49? 49 is a lot of damage that he's not getting back on the next turn.
Right, but that was also a crit. I had better.
Yeah, you did
that
roll
wa-
2 1s in there, but you also rolled 5 and 2 6s. So it's average. Kinda.
Right, but then the other one was 2, 2, 3, 4, 8,
Well, they can't all be good.
and then the other D8 was 1.
Yeah, but you didn't break a magic weapon. All done?
Yes, I'm all done.
All right. This guy is in the aura. And
Saves,
I think
takes
it's-
5.
he's taking 5.
He can't
And then-
heal.
What?
But he
I
can't
know he
heal.
doesn't. I am going to provoke from you, Duthane, as I move 20 feet. I got to deal with the sunlight. That is even worse than the thing you're doing. Would you like to take an op attack on that guy?
Yeah, I mean, not really. Kind of suck at it.
Okay. Well, you didn't have to. I was just offering. All right, Wraith. And a 19. Does that grab you?
Yeah, 19's gonna get me.
Excellent.
Hey,
I will bite-
Adam, don't you have Warcaster? Can't you cast a cantrip instead of making an op attack?
No, I looked at my character sheet. I didn't take Warcaster. I took a +2 to Wisdom. I thought I was
Oh,
going to
okay.
take Warcaster, and then I didn't take Warcaster. So, since I didn't take it, I'm not doing it.
Fair.
All right, so in just a moment, Oz, you can have that as I try to bite Wraith. I think a 20 will probably hit Wraith.
Mm-hmm. That'll be what, 15 total?
And I will heal a little bit.
And reduce your maximum by 9.
That is also correct. No. Don't take the damage a second time. It's the maximum.
Yeah, your
So the
maximum
way-
hit points is reduced.
Do you see where I'm on your maximum line? You put in a -9 right there, and it'll adjust it automatically.
Okay, I
You
just
see how now on your token it's 34 of 48 instead of 34 of 57? You with me, Dan?
Yeah, I don't see the 48 that you're talking about, but I guess I need to fix this because I did remove the 9 from the actual hit points. So I'll just put that back in
And
there.
I am going to put a dot so that we know which guy has you grabbed. So on your token itself, the bar, it should show 48.
Yes, I see the bar.
43 or 48.
Yeah. Okay.
What is
That's,
sunlight?
that's
what,
very,
does the sunlight seem to be doing lots of damage to them, or no?
what does the sunlight actually do? I thought it would be they don't get their regeneration. Ooh, that's terrible.
Yeah, they take actual damage.
They take actual damage.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Ugh, that is absolutely terrible.
I mean, it seems good to me.
So technically, I didn't heal the 9 because I had only a 12 to bite you. So you can take that back because it also gives me disadvantage. So I will adjust that and fix you right here by giving you your 9 back. There you go.
Okay.
And he's not grabbing you. However, you are target number 1 without a doubt.
All right.
Ismark is up.
Ismark sucks.
He's an NPC.
He's not supposed to be amazing.
And 4 or 5 levels ago, he was pretty good.
He was.
So he misses on a 9, and then he'll hit on a 22.
That is what? He's going for the one that's on fire, or the one that
The one that he's already hit twice for a bunch of damage.
the one that got smote?
Yeah.
All right, so that one will go down. and will not be regenerating because of the smite.
Well, that seems good.
I assume Ismark is done.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
All right, Ty, your elemental is up.
He's got a kill under his belt.
Now that I've actually read the abilities of the elemental, I'm gonna have it move and like touch things to put them on fire.
Yeah, you want to trace a path for us?
I believe I can get to there, and since the way fire form works, I believe I can do it and avoid hitting everyone else to make sure that the remaining three, actually all of them, should be on fire. That one, and this one. Because
Yep,
I think
it's
I had
gonna
enough.
go.
Yeah.
So this one will take its op attack first.
That's fine.
I don't know if a fire elemental can be grappled.
I don't think it can.
Probably not.
I think it has the immunity to that condition.
But I will crit it, and it can take 17 damage.
I'm okay with that. I cannot adjust the? Oh wait, yeah, I can. Never mind.
Yeah, you just do it on the token. There you go. And then the second one that's next to Zatzosa.
Oh, it's gonna attack me. That's not.
No, I'm taking my op attacks. And then the third one, we'll take it on the elemental because, ugh. I don't
Well,
think
that
I
will
hit on
hit.
those.
That 14 will hit.
Oh, okay, then 7 more.
It only has like an AC of 13.
Yeah, apparently.
There is also this one underneath that is on fire as well.
Oh, let's move you to the back.
And I will attack this one here.
This one that has been grabbing you.
Ugh, those are terrible rolls.
They are terrible rolls. All right, Oz, what you want to do? Do you want to unmute maybe, Justin? Tell us what you're
I
going to do.
muted. I was muted, wasn't I?
Yes.
Which one of these has
very common.
Klex grabbed?
The one north
That one?
of Duthane.
All right. In that case, I
That one.
am going to disengage.
No need.
Come over here. Stab that
Okay.
guy a couple times.
And removed.
I assume both of those hit.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Have you raged yet?
I have not raged.
Why don't you rage?
Because I'm worried that there are more dangerous things later on, and sunlight will make these things much less
Well, I mean,
dangerous
you
to
have
us, I think.
you have a bonus action to do so, don't
Hey,
you?
Rod, I see that there are some of us that are
It was a
still on the
bonus
map.
action for me to disengage.
But you didn't
This
need
map.
to.
Why did I not need to?
They are to use your actions against the elemental.
I was. Oh, did they? Uh,
I mean, it's to be fair, he wasn't paying attention to what his cousin was doing. That's all in character.
I don't know. I'm still going to.
You're
Come
not
chill.
taking a chance. I understand.
Yeah, I'm
You
not.
hit
I'm
him.
not. Yeah, I'm going to hit him a couple times, and then I'm going to. I guess I'm going to come over here and you know, protect Zatzosa a little bit.
All right.
I am done.
This one is going to take 3 fire. He has not taken radiant damage.
Why did you roll that to me?
Roll what to you?
I saw a GM roll take 3 fire.
Yeah,
Not a GM roll.
it's
That's
out in
raw
the open.
GM.
Oh, gotcha. My bad. Okay,
I built
thought that
a
was
little
whisper.
fire damage button so I can just click it
Ah,
for all these guys who are on fire to save us time going back and forth.
yeah, no problem. I thought it was whispered to me for some reason.
Thought Rod was whispering sweet nothings to you.
Well, I mean, whatever he feels comfortable with.
You know what? The vampire, he'll see what he can do to a goblin. He's not in sunlight. He's just on fire. 18? 18 grab you, Oz?
Yes, an 18 will grab me.
Excellent. Damn it.
But neither of those will actually bite me.
Now I know. This guy here has to roll a save. Ugh. So how much is he taking from your thing, Adam?
It's still 10 until I get to go again.
Between that and the sunlight, he dusts. Bethane is
Excellent.
up.
Which guy dusted?
The one that was
The one
right
that
above
was
you.
killing Klex.
Flex.
Oh. Well, I'm going to dodge.
I'm okay with this.
Ooh, this one here. He'll go for it. No, that'll miss.
And then I'm going to go there. And apparently I have to reload because I can not see whether I moved my character.
Yeah, I'm afraid you will. All right,
Okay,
Wraith, what do you want to
let's
do?
see.
Well,
I
I'll
wanna
just
see-
dance around this guy to get everybody within the sword's aura, except for, of course, this guy way out here.
Okay, so I got 4 of them, or 3 of them in the aura, so I'm good there.
And
Yeah,
I
you are pretty good there.
will.
I wanted to make sure the aura was how many I could get.
Okay, the one that came up on me, I will attack him.
All right.
12's not going to hit him.
It will not.
About a 19.
That will.
Okay, so then I will do. Let me double check my unarmed strike because we did level. Yeah, okay, that's right. So then I will unarmed strike him. Shit. Disregard the radiant that's on top of that.
I was.
So, you know what? Screw it. I'll use a key point, see if I can stun him. That should be a wisdom.
Wisdom, I thought it was a con save.
It is a con save, but it is based off of your wisdom stat.
Off my wisdom. But he needs. Okay. Just verifying. You made it, though. That's. No, unless you're rolling with disadvantage. No, you still
And
made it.
your whatchamacallit is magical damage, your unarmed strike.
Don't
If he's at least 6 levels
know-
of monk, yes.
Yeah, I am 6.
Yeah, but he's multiple plant.
Yeah, I'm 7.
That's why I
I'm
said if he is of 6 levels of monk. I caveat that.
I am 7th level monk. So, but I was trying to see where it actually states.
Ah.
Yes, unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunities.
Anything
I
else?
think it's called like key strikes or something.
Key empowered strikes.
Yeah.
No, I used. You know what? No, I used my key point for that, and I didn't do a flurry, so I think that's it.
Burn.
What is your current packet of damage, Adam?
Oh,
Yeah, you got.
harder than me. Trying to click buttons.
Yeah, he had to reset, and then you have a chance to roll it.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
know.
Now I'm getting things in my way, and I can't click buttons fast enough. looks like
16. All right.
that's pretty good for this turn. They're inside the sunlight aura. They're taking 16 radiant damage. They're sucking pretty good.
They're also on fire.
They're
Yeah,
on
this one is
fire.
clearly running away.
He's
every
double
part of every part of this seems like
Oh, do I
every
get
bit
an
that
up
they're-
attack?
The fire elemental does, because this
Also-
was the one that was under the fire elemental.
Also,
Sweet.
the Rod, all those squares, pretty much covered by half speed.
I know. That's why I moved him so slow. I had to count.
Well, no, there's half speed, and then the stairs are also difficult terrain.
He can spider climb. He's going across the wall.
Oh, clearly understood now.
He
I
takes.
thought I said he spider climbs. Didn't I say
No.
that?
It doesn't matter if you did or not. I mean, it's. I think it's understood.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
if I was a
creepy.
vampire, I would spider climb at every opportunity.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
it looks really creepy.
I'm assuming a 24 will hit, so he takes 7 fire.
He did, and he's already on fire. All right. This guy
I've
is
noticed
also
it-
on fire.
Yay! Something that is higher than a 3.
Yep.
The last one was a 4.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And you're coming towards him with that sunlight, so Ismark will provoke from Ismark. That's 4.
Hit him. Hit him.
8.
I'm trying.
He is running into that other room.
Ah, that will miss.
That will miss, in fact. All right, Klex. These creatures are fleeing. What would you like to do?
I guess I will produce. Actually, no, I can't produce flame because I think that is also
That
a
is
concentration.
not a concentration spell.
Is it not?
No.
It's not.
It's a cantrip, isn't it?
Doesn't mean it's not concentration, because technically,
It does have a
Light-
duration, but it is not a concentration. That's why I knew it had a duration. That's why I had to check. So yeah,
Because guidance is considered concentration.
It
yeah,
is.
no. I'm going to shoot this one here.
Produce flame.
That was this one here, you said?
No,
This
one
one
on
here.
the stairs.
Oh, the one on the stairs.
One that's trying to
Alright.
get away.
All right, well,
Yeah.
a 12 is going to miss.
Oh, I apologize. I meant to move first because as a bonus action, I was going to move away from this one.
Hmm.
It is something I can do. I meant to do that. I apologize for not like
Okay. I'll
clarifying.
take the 10.
Like so, if, I totally understand if you
Yes.
are, but I will like go behind the fire elemental.
Zadzosa.
Yeah.
You haven't taken any damage.
Yeah, but I also don't want to have to make concentration checks if I don't have to.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
I'm gonna attack this one.
Excuse me.
That one? Okay.
15 hit.
The
Yes, it
15
does.
does. So the 26 hits and the 15 hits. All right.
I'm all done.
All right. So this one starts its turn. Takes that from the sunlight. And. Ooh, I'll only take half of. What was your huge packet of damage? So I take 8 that time.
16. Yep.
Like 8 from what?
From the
From,
16 Spirit Guardians.
Man,
Oh.
I gotta say, our party is just full of passive damage everywhere.
We love to. I was gonna say that earlier. That I think our fighting style is just nickeling and diming things to death. It's like the longer the fight goes, the better off we are.
Technically, I am supporting a very great tradition of dwarven clerics defending people, where we have whole clans who get together and form lines of this horrible effect and watch them get blendered.
I have heard of this clan. You're referring to the Steel Helms, I believe.
Yeah, they're very famous people. The
They are
Steelheads.
very famous. All
I feel
right.
like
Well,
steel helm is kind of redundant for the period because I feel like if it's a helm, it probably is made out of metal.
I
Well, no,
believe
no, it actually goes back to the fact that their heads are actually harder than steel in some cases. They're
that
very
is the
hard
fail.
people.
It's,
All right. So what's he doing?
He's gonna attack you because it's the only chance he has. Maybe disarm.
Not die.
Ooh, a 23 should hit you.
Damn. Yep.
So you can take 9.
Did that one take its fire damage?
Yeah. Nope.
It took fire. It took radiant. It previously took radiant on its previous.
Oh, you're
I was
right. I did. I took the. Ugh, never mind. You don't have to take that damage.
It
Just
You
died.
gets
did everything
dusted.
except the fire.
Nice.
Ismark is up.
He'll, I guess, move and attack this dude twice. A 20 and a 22,
Both will hit.
because he's rolling with disadvantage. So 20 damage.
Yep. I took it. All done. Then the fire elemental would be up.
Is the fire elemental going to chase the one that went out the crevices?
I think you should chase the guy that's trying to run away.
The two of them that are running away. There's one that went up the crevices over here. He went out the crevice.
Well, I can go after this. I think I should go after this one here.
Well, no one else can go after the crevice except for you little wee folks and eat, because it has like instantaneously moving through walls and stuff because it's just fire.
Okay, where was it? Was it here?
It
Let's
had gone
see.
through there.
Let's see.
That thing has a pretty huge fly speed, doesn't it?
It's not
It's
a
not
fly
a-
speed.
Oh, they don't fly?
Nope.
No, that's air elementals fly.
Yep.
I think its
Oh.
speed is 50.
All the others have like normal
So
speed
I
except for
guess
Earth
it
that
will
gets like
dash to there.
a
be
Well,
adjacent.
tunneling.
you were here with it before you moved, something like right around here. So you're a little closer.
It is still pretty fast, though.
Okay, well
Oh,
if
you
I
totally
was,
right.
You're gonna do.
if I was closer, let's see. No, I still would have to. I think I still would have to dash to get to it. Cause like to be here is 55. I think I would be short by 5.
Mm-hmm. Well,
No
as
matter what
as
I
a
did.
fire elemental, that dashing and getting in its zone is still considered an attack.
Well, it's
Doesn't-
already on fire, so it doesn't really matter.
Does it cause any
But-
more damage?
But I will like stay right on its edge, right here, so that way
Yep.
if it decides to continue to run, it will have to take hits.
Yep.
Okay, I'm done. Or the fire elemental is done.
Oz.
We can't let this guy get away. So,
Sure you can.
I got him.
I'm gonna go
And you're
vampire
counting
staking.
Right.
I did count double for the stairs.
Just check it.
We're gonna go vampire staking.
Do you have a stake?
He's gonna
No, but I
spear
have a
him to
pointy
death.
stick.
Just
It's
spear
almost
him.
the same thing.
I can make a steak if you give me a minute.
Well, you have
I can make a lot of steaks if you give me like 10 minutes.
Just joking. I'm saying like
Well-
a steak.
Oh,
like a
fun.
steak.
Yeah.
All right, a 16 is a hit, as is a 26. And wow, that was very consistent damage. The second shot will drop it.
Excellent.
Agreed.
We've gotten way better at dispatching vampires. After those first 6, like, almost killed us.
Well, we were
mean, amazing.
several
5
levels
levels.
lower.
Yeah,
I think
we've gotten lots of
all done.
practice. Yeah, that would be my turn.
And he has a wisdom save. I make it, so I only take 8. And 15, 25.
Did he take the damage from the sun?
I did.
Oh, he's still there.
And I'm going to go there, provoking from Ismark and Zadzosa.
Oh,
Oh, is it running away?
Yes. It's on fire, taking radiant damage from 2 separate sources. Yes, it's running away.
A 29 hit?
Yes.
I'll smite. Actually, yeah, I'll do a first level smite.
Oh, using up a real spell slot.
Right? Actually, are we going to take a short rest? No, because then we'll have to roll. Actually, we have a lot of books that we can burn. Like, we have a whole library.
Let's maybe not do that yet.
let's
Yeah,
wait.
you're probably right.
I'll drop them. All right, Duthane, what you gonna do?
Is there anything alive?
There's the one that ran into the other room.
Can I squeeze?
Oh, of course you can squeeze.
I'll squeeze. And then I'll squeeze some more. And then I'll
I
squeeze.
think that's where you're gonna be stuck because of the. Oh, yeah, I guess you can squeeze that way. Let's move the fire elemental out of the way real quick so you can see.
No, I see fine.
Okay. All right, all done.
I think I found a bunch of loot.
Cool.
All right, Wraith, what do you want to do?
We still say there's one alive.
Right,
Yeah,
there's a
there's
whole
some-
bunch of loot back here.
You should come shine the sunlight onto the vampire.
I mean, it looks like they're piles of gold. I'm not sure if they are piles of gold or not.
They actually look like piles of gold and other stuff.
Oh, wow. Hey, I definitely found some loot. Get your butts in here, wee folk.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, we still have a vampire to dispatch.
We're dispatching it? In here?
That only gets me 40 feet. So I can't hit him, but I will toll the dead on him.
All right.
It's going to be a wisdom saving throw.
I think I'll make it.
Okay, so you take no damage, of course.
Yep. All done?
Yeah,
You move. Oh, you moved in dash there, I guess.
Well, I mean, I moved 40 feet.
Yes, but you still had to squeeze going through those tunnels.
Okay,
And
so
double
then,
free
yeah,
space.
disregard the toll of the dead because that is actually an action. So I would only have had a bonus action left, and
You didn't want to spend a key point to dash.
yeah, you're right. I could have done that. I keep forgetting things. So yeah, all right. Well, we're all good then. Well,
All
if
right.
that's the case, the dash, I'd probably have a few more feet left. I probably could just get up on him and hit him.
Yes, but you've already requested the.
Toll the dead.
The save.
I'm not doing anything else. I'm just going to put my character closer to him.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to take some fire. Ha. I am going to roll against the whatchamacallit. I'll only take 8. I already took the sunlight.
You mean
damage.
9? You mean 9?
9. And then I'm going to have to attack Wraith.
Okay.
I will use the second inspiration. I'm going to miss. An 18, though, should hit.
Let's see. This has only been the one round since I did the unarmed strike earlier. No, I didn't do an unarmed strike this time. So yeah, you're good. That hits. 9 slashing.
So 8, 9. Yeah, he's not going to grab you because he can't bite you this round. And he really too. So
Oh
bad.
shit.
All right, Klex, what are you going to do?
I guess I'm gonna move towards the room because we have a a guy or a dwarf who seems really insistent that we should be. I'll double move to here.
Looting. There's a whole
By
bunch
the
of
way,
loot.
now that the fight has moved out of here, you hear some sort of whispering coming from that block of amber behind you.
From from here.
Over here, when you were
Uh,
standing over here. Yeah.
oh, in that case, I'm gonna like actually put my ear up against the amber and see if I can listen to it.
Oh,
See if
okay.
it's- I'm
In
I'm
which
curious.
case,
Is something in there?
there's something in there that seems to be talking to you. And give me a second, I'll tell you what it says. Yes, that
Right, so we
is-
lost his character. He's dead now.
Oh, no.
It's gone forever.
Why would I be dead?
You went and touched something you probably shouldn't have.
Like
Okay.
all good goblins.
Okay. First of all, I feel that experienced players tend to subconsciously metagame a little too much. Hence the reason why like only me and the other goblin decided to like buy pie from the nice lady in the middle of the night.
I got a pie.
Did
Yeah.
you eat it?
And
I was
And-
asleep.
okay.
and how did that go out? How did that work out for you? Were those
It worked out
children
fine
tasty?
for me. I had
Well,
a
those-
tasty pie
You did.
and wonderful dreams.
They were very wonderful dreams.
So I don't see how like that. There was really no negatives for me. Oz, on the other hand, had nightmares, but that's not my problem. That he failed his save. I made mine.
No, you just didn't care about eating kids. He did.
I didn't know that they were kids. Like I didn't eat a pie after I found out they were kids.
So, Ty, there is something in there. It seems to be whispering to you that it is an enemy of Strahd and will offer you power.
What kind of power? And like
Immortality.
what?
Immortality.
That doesn't sound really good.
Hmm. What strings are attached?
All right, so I think that was your turn, right?
Don't
Yeah,
ever-
that was my turn.
They don't ever tell you about the strings.
Zosa, what would you like to do?
Well, that's because there aren't any strings. Are you crazy?
Hey, there's whispering coming from this over here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm also going to listen.
Yes.
I feel like
Um,
Zatsosa would happily jump on the offer of power. I mean, he hasn't made any kind of terrible warlock pacts or anything before.
Definitely haven't. Hey, the person who I got the pack from may be evil, but the deity I worship isn't. So it evens out.
I don't think that's how that works.
You're the guy that you made a pact with has the ability to call in undescribed favors at some later point.
So, you hear this entity calling itself Zadoon, the Corpse Star, and he says he will offer you the power to raise the ancient dead.
I don't think so. I don't think I want that. Just because the corpse star. I don't want to deal with any undead. They're gross and terrible. And evil.
Okay.
I will promptly
All
step
right.
away once it says anything about or raising ancient dead because they deserve to rest.
All right, what would Ismark like to do?
Istmark would like to gain great power by making deals with dark deities.
I think he's gonna
Really?
go over here.
I don't think he's going to do that at all.
No,
Yeah, I don't think so either. But
He's gonna go over there and he's gonna be like, I'm good right here. I'm in your nice, lovely aura of killy. So that seems good.
So he basically moves where he's going to be safe. All right, Fire Elemental.
The fire elemental is going to attack.
All right, is he also going to zip to this other side as well, probably over here? Or no? No, he's gonna go over there.
I mean, are we done, Rod? I mean, he's gonna die.
I know, but I might be able to burn resources so that you guys have to leave the temple.
I don't think so.
But we can try.
I mean, sure, you can totally try, Rod. I'm not gonna say you can't try. It's just, it's
All
one
right.
of those things you mentioned earlier about like, is it interesting?
That was it was once the question is answered. But I do think I can still pull some resources, so that is what I'm working on doing. All right, Oz.
Well, I'm really far away from this fighting, so I guess I'm going to take the dash action.
You see the two of them seem to have their ears pressed to those statues.
Why are you listening to those statues?
This statue is offering immortality, but I'm not sure.
Immortality?
Yeah.
Like going down in Goblin Legend? Like
No,
Great Grampy Bone?
No, immortality, I think, as in, like, you live forever. It's offering power, and it's apparently an enemy of Strahd.
What do you mean you can live past
I mean-
32? Holy crap, you can live past 32!
That does sound pretty good. Is there any like downside? Because like Strahd turned into a vampire or something, right? Like I guess that would let you live forever, but I don't think I really want to be a vampire.
It didn't answer.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's about the extent of my movement there, Rod.
Okay, Duthane, you're gonna walk up on him. Actually, you're
Of
already
course.
kind of.
I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna offer him a deck save.
Don't like that. Actually, I do. 15, I think, is a fail
Nope.
because you just lost a level.
Yep, well, because we got up that bonus proficiency.
Yes.
Yep.
Both of us are now 16s.
So it takes an extra 5.
I did.
And then the Spirit Guardians for the next round is 14.
Yeah, I caught that. All right, Wraith.
Finish him.
Jesus.
Not with
Not
that
when you
roll.
roll a 1!
That second one is better, though.
Yeah, that second one's 15.
Anything else?
Well, if he's still standing, I will punch him. Let's go ahead.
But not a flurry. Just the one.
Uh,
How that'll matter.
Well, 11 missed,
sure.
so
It'll be just the
pretty
one.
sure 11 missed.
Well, you really have to kind of announce that, like, before you start the bonus action. It's not halfway through.
Yeah. I missed.
Okay. All right. So he's going to start his turn. He's going to take some fire damage. Very little. He is going to fail the save. Damn. He had a chance until he failed the save.
It was a very small chance.
Very small chance. But
The fire elemental gives a high five to
No, we don't.
Thane and
Well, we
And,
do a
Wraith?
COVID-19 high five.
touch elbows.
Not
No,
even.
no, we just go in midair, stop like a foot away, and like do circles, and then
Oh,
we like
Demolition Man, high five.
correct.
Yeah.
That's also called the COVID-19 high five.
I've been preferring to use the Vulcan hand salute myself, but
Oh, the live long and prosper.
yes. For people who are dying broke, it seems
Now-
like a nice greeting.
I'm just going to ask, how long has it been since we were in the library?
Quite a while.
No, that library is right upstairs, so minutes.
And your detect magic lasts for how long?
Well, I
It's
don't.
concentration, so it's gone.
It's
That's
been
right.
gone-
It's concentration. You use something else. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but you can do it anytime you like.
Well, I didn't know if it was still active. I was going to ask you.
No, I'm concentrating on something else, so not.
Yeah, I
active.
didn't think about that part.
So there's all this random treasure and stuff in here.
No, it's not random. It's in 6 orderly piles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there are 6 of us, so I think we should each take a pile.
I don't think
That
that
seems fair.
could work.
No, it seems fair.
No, I think we
Take all of it and split it up equally.
That's the same, isn't it? Roughly speaking.
Well,
Who
his
knows if-
assumption is that they're not, or the organized piles aren't actually even.
They
I
don't
think is-
all look the same.
All right, that's fair. Like, however you guys want to do it, I don't care. Does that other one ever actually like respond to my question about like, are there strings attached?
It tells you it is offering you immortality.
All right. Well, I do actually believe in the cycle of life, and so that doesn't interest me. I'll go to the next one and listen to what it has to offer, assuming that it is also a trapped enemy of Strahd.
I'm just going to shop around and see which one gives me the best offer.
That offers the dark gift of Tenebris, the secret of true life.
Hmm. Does any of that sound familiar to me? Does like
You want to roll Arcana for me?
sure. I can make an Arcana check. I'm shaking my head since I don't have my camera on.
A 15. I don't know that you would know that. Probably not as a goblin druid.
Seems appropriate. So, what do we find, Rod? In the piles and piles of stuff?
Like thousands of coins, gemstones, rusted armor, rusted shields, sarcophagus.
Can I polish that stuff up?
Well, the suits of plate mail and the shields are unfortunately worthless because they've been here so long.
But that's America.
There is like so much stuff here. You guys don't have it. You wouldn't be able to carry it because of all the weight.
Okay, does anybody have any portable holes?
All right.
Since we didn't start with one, and I'm pretty sure we have not come across one, the answer to that is no.
Okay, then I guess the question is, let's just separate out the stuff that seems most valuable and then take
Right,
what
we take
can
the
carry.
gold. Also, Rod, I want to point out that I can carry up to my maximum load, and I'm never not moving at 25. I'm a dwarf.
Sure. So it looks like there's there's more than 15,000 copper pieces, more than 10,000 silver, more than 5,000 electrum, piles of iron ingots
Hey, we can
weighing
fabricate.
more than a ton.
Oh well, I guess.
Hey,
No, no, no.
Dufane.
They're separate of them. There's a pile of them.
Hey, Dufane.
Various art objects, couple thousand silver, and couple thousand gold.
I love
Hey,
how everyone
Dufane.
said "ew" to the electrum when electrum is more valuable than silver.
Yeah, I know it is.
No, I was saying
Dufane,
to
don't you have a
raw
class
material.
feature that allows you to convert certain value of metals into just magically creating stuff?
Couldn't you take those iron ingots and make yourself a suit of armor?
You
I
could do
believe I
that.
will.
And you could probably also take
Rod?
a certain amount of gold.
You had
and just-
explicitly said that you needed raw material to do this, and like
Yeah.
I think iron ingots are probably
So the
as raw
iron
material.
ingots, you said, right?
Iron ingots would count as raw
see,
materials.
Technically, they've been.
How many
smelted.
iron ingots do I have, Rod?
Ingots are specifically.
I know.
Now,
How many-
one thing, gold. When you look at it, you can tell immediately it's painted. It's painted wood.
Oh,
That's bloody.
that's lame.
So is the
Hey,
iron
but-
ingots painted marble?
Guys, we have a source of heat.
We
Couple
burn the
thousand.
gold coins.
You have 7,000 pieces of kindling.
Right.
It's gonna be a hot fire. But there are a couple of pots here,
It's gonna be a fast.
like in pile number 6. That's the upper right. There are 15 iron pots, each one containing 1,000 copper. So you could easily put some of the wood pieces in there and burn them. Might not last
So,
for long.
Rod, are the iron ingots actually iron?
Yes.
Hey, Adam.
The iron ingots would be worth about 250 gold in total.
So not enough is what I'm hearing.
I don't know. It depends
How
on
much
what you're
weight?
trying. It says 2,500 pounds.
Okay, that seems like a lot of plate mail.
Plate only weighs 60 pounds.
Don't
No,
forget your
60
channel divinity can probably take those copper coins and turn them in magically into something actually useful.
Sure. Don't know what that is, but sure. If you have any suggestions, so I'm gonna make 2 sets of plate mail.
Oh, I thought it
Okay.
had to be. I thought it had to be like 1,500 worth of material to make it.
Well, no, that's not what fabricate says. I have to have material resources available to make it. My other channel divinity only allows me to craft something up to 100 GP. The spell fabricate, on the other hand, reads as follows.
I see it.
I wasn't going to read it to you. I was just clicking the button.
I'm assuming when you say plate mail, you mean full plate, because I think there's a difference, isn't there?
Plate.
Plate is. Yeah.
Plate mail
Okay.
is technically.
So that
where
is
it's
over here
completely
by
slightly
pile
weird.
number 4.
So how many suits of plate can I make?
A lot. We're gonna come back to
well,
town with
I
an
mean, you're-
armory. I mean,
I'm reading the thing.
With one spell. If I can only make 1 suit of plate mail with 1 spell, then I make a
It's
suit for
one-
myself.
Fabricate a large or smaller object. We no longer
Making a medium.
It reads like it's a 1-for-1, right?
So you'd have to cast the spell twice if you wanted to make one for you and one for Zatsutsa.
Right, I'm trying to find out how many times I have to cast it. I can do it 3 times. And if I have to do it 3 times to get 3 sets of plate, I'll do it.
Will you do it 3 times?
Hold on.
besides me and you?
While you're doing that, what are Klex, Zadzosa, and Ispark doing? Because that takes you 10 minutes.
I'm going to be shopping around. I want to listen to the last one.
Which I think you already heard.
He's
the
shopping.
power raise-
He's
Alright.
shopping around.
Well, I
So
mean,
I will-
immortality is kind of like an anathema to like
by
Druidism,
yourself.
like you
Yeah.
know, and taking yourself out of the cycle of life. And this one is about undead, which also is kind of a terrible thing that like I feel like as a druid I wouldn't care for. But the shadow thing, I have no idea what it means, so I'm somewhat curious. And anything that can help us with against Strahd might be worthwhile. I'll talk it over with Cuz. What do you think? He's muted again, isn't he?
I was muted, sorry. Well,
Where
I don't know. What is this shadow stuff all about? Like, I mean, being all in the darkness seems like a great place to strike your enemies from. If they can't see you. Let me ask Grampy Bone. I guess I am going
Don't
to.
you have an ability to like augury or something?
Actually, I think that's level 10. I gotta double check that. I think that's level 10.
That'd be pretty awesome if you could actually just like, hey, Grandpa, do you think this is a good idea?
To which he would probably say, "No, you idiot. What's wrong with you?"
Well, the other two are obviously evil, and like I'm not an evil druid.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, consult the spirits is level 10. So no, I can't. So I can't actually cast augury, but
everything in this place is kind of horrible, so I think maybe
yeah,
it would be in
I
our
don't
best
think it's a
interest
good
to.
idea.
It's probably not a good idea, but I will
Yeah.
mention it to the others, and like if any of them are interested, like there is the one in the middle offered like shadow power or darkness power of some sort, which doesn't
Mhm.
seem too terrible. I
Yeah.
don't know what exactly that means, but I'll mention to
Yeah.
Iskmark. I mean, they are enemies of Strahd.
Can I open this door?
And most of these coins are made of wood. That's really unfortunate.
No. Just the ones that were made, just the gold-looking ones.
Oh.
However, as You guys are kind of looking around. Adam, as you begin your fabricate, something seems to have taken issue, and part of the amber of the wall actually forms into this statue, and it is not happy with you at all. But
I'm gonna
it
keep
looks
casting.
like this.
Okay,
Duthane.
we'll protect Duthane while he finishes his 10-minute
Now,
cast.
bear in mind, ritual casting is concentration.
I understand. I'm taking off my other thing. I agree.
All right. So it is. We are going to roll initiative.
Is it actually concentration if it's not a ritual, but it is a cast time?
Oh, that's a good point. I guess it wouldn't be, because that is
I
not.
didn't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That is worth looking up. That's never come up before. I'm surprised by this.
I'm not, but I'm not. I would also not be surprised if it wasn't technically like concentrating on casting a spell greater than 1 round.
I believe
That's
that,
what
like, I'm almost certain that for spells that require more than 1 round, it does actually use up your concentration.
That's what I'm
Uh,
thinking as well.
Yeah,
But I would
I'm-
rather double check and make
Yeah, okay.
sure.
I'm just saying, like,
then-
I vaguely remember that somewhere.
Yeah, it does. When you cast a spell with casting time longer than a single action or reaction, you must spend your action each turn casting the spell, and you must maintain your concentration while you do so.
So
Yeah,
you cast
like-
the spell from the
If
event.
your concentration is broken, the spell fails, but you don't expend a spell slot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the
That's
spell
actually
slot
pretty
gets
good.
used at the end. So you basically, when you started Fabricate, you started concentrating and the other thing went down, but you can stop without losing the spell slot and defend yourself and fight this thing.
Oh,
Might.
So it's not
Might.
totally.
I might.
yeah, but he also really wants that full plate. Like, he's been wanting that plate for
He's
a very
probably
long
gonna do it.
time.
And I get to wear my own full plate. I made it.
Yes, you did.
Ain't it?
Well,
You
not
should totally
quite yet.
inlay
I
it with-
will make it.
You should totally inlay it with the silver and electrum and make it look nice. Because you're dwarf.
That is totally what I'm doing. It's going to be very ornate.
Yeah.
We're going to walk out with here with this money.
Oh, by the way, there are a number of books here as well.
Oh, I bet they're all
These
empty.
ones, 15 thin leather-bound tomes. They are autographed copies of a storybook by a man named Nitch Rackmay, and the story is called Snow Dwarf and the Seven Whites.
Slow clap.
Sounds-
Slow clap.
This sounds inappropriate.
It probably is. Anyone who's not rolled initiative, do me a favor, please do.
I mean, I
That
suppose.
door, by the way, it'll need strength to push that open.
Did
Damn
you
it.
roll for me, Rod?
I
am
rolled
away
the
from
best
computer.
initiative ever.
You rolled a 0.
No, you can always
0.08.
roll a negative.
No, that is my -1, but because I have
Why is it that I always lose to the monsters whenever I tie them in initiative? I feel like I never go before them.
I
Do you
haven't
have a
sorted
little-
it yet.
you have a little thing that gives you that little thing, like I did. Or
Hey,
anyone
let's
else.
not talk about his thing. That's inappropriate. I mean, he's a goblin. He can't help it.
I mean, he's got a tiny thing, but sure.
All right, Zadzosa, looks like you get to go first. And Klex, it looks like you won the tie.
Oh, yay! I can run away and not be beaten to death by this giant golem thing.
Did you roll for me, Rod? I'm not next to the computer right
I
now.
did.
Okay,
I
thank
did.
you.
You're next.
I'll be back in a
think
sec.
Yes.
I rolled a
'cause you-
2 and a 3.
a 2 and a 3 were indeed a miss.
Awesome.
Oz, did he just say he'll be back in a minute?
He totally
Thanks.
No,
So-
I did that, but I am back now to take my turn.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
All right, so there's a great giant amber golem nasty here.
Yes. and
I
none of
think
you
it's
have-
time to expend a rage.
Oh, good thing you saved one, right?
Well, I mean, I still have all of them. So I'm going to expend a rage. I am going to move forward and attack this thing.
All right.
Check that.
It looks like Ismark is sitting this fight out. Is that correct, Adam?
Oh no, I just did not click any buttons for him. Hang on. And he's in there now at 6.
20 hit.
A 20 hits.
Oh wait, how sorry.
Excellent.
He has disadvantage to all ability checks, so
Oh,
that's
yeah,
that.
you're
Yep. He's definitely on 6.
Which Michael John, did Zosa roll twice and take the worst? All right, so I took 22 magical, and then I took 12 magical.
And you guys think this is an action surge moment or save it?
I mean, it's a horrible golem made of amber.
It's not necessarily a bad idea.
All right, I will action surge
Okay.
and continue beating up on this golem.
Now,
I'm gonna spend my inspiration because I have like 3 of them and I keep forgetting.
okay. That will. So 15 more.
But
Right,
I've done lots
well
of
done.
damage to it. Yep, Grampy Bone is making it mad now.
What would Plex like to do?
Lex would like to disengage with a bonus action.
Probably a good idea.
Move over
By
there.
the way, Rafe, I'm going to turn off your sunlight because it's irrelevant right now.
Okay.
And then I guess I will. Pew pew.
Pew pew, the pew
That would
pew.
be appropriate, Tyrone. All right, so 26 is a hit. Ooh, fire damage. Oh, I'll take it.
Yay!
I assume you're done.
I am indeed.
All right, so this thing looks out at all of you, which is going to be Wraith, Oz, and Zadzosa, and it will need a save. Wisdom save, if you would, please.
There's no spooky words that come with amber golem.
Do you not have? Do you not get wisdom as a proficiency, Dan?
No.
Huh. Oh, is it like?
Eventually, monks get all.
Is it Dex and Int? Is your proficiency saves?
I believe
Alright.
for a monk it is strength index.
I'm
Strength
going
and
to
Dex.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's
I'm
what it
going
gave
to
me when I
spend
built it.
my my dark power inspiration on
Okay.
this save.
You're thinking about 3-5 where they get proficiency in all saves, like good.
No, I think monks do get an ability to be proficient with all save. I think it's called Diamond
They do
Sword.
eventually, but it's
Yeah.
like at 14th
Right.
level or something.
Yeah.
Hate it. For the 2 who failed, you guys can be slowed. No reaction, speed is halved, limited to 1 attack per turn. Either action or bonus, not both. You can repeat the save at the end of every turn.
That reminds me of Ego Whip, which they
Great.
made into a spell. I was actually very excited about that.
What would you like to do, Wraith?
Okay, so that's not a charmed or a frightened effect, right?
It is not
This is a slow.
slow.
Okay,
Probably
well, it just means
transmutation.
stillness of mind will not work. So I
No.
only get, I guess I just get the action then, right?
Yep.
A single attack. Yep. Or you can cast haste and counteract the slow spell.
Yeah, I don't have
This
that.
is not the slow spell. So
Oh.
you'd have, yeah, it's a slow effect as opposed to the spell.
Okay.
So
you'd have 2 kind of going on.
let's see, is there any reason why that wouldn't work?
Probably.
You got slowed by the golem.
Well, then I'm going to use my action to cast Bane on the golem. So that's a saving throw, charisma save.
All right.
I have a +5.
Yeah, I know.
2 3s. That's awesome.
Did we lose Dan?
No, I'm waiting on your charisma saving throw.
Oh, what were you doing?
Bane.
Oh, okay. $15.
Let's see. Yep, that just makes it. Oh well, that was me.
And then you have a save at the end of your turn.
And that is
Did it
a.
crit
What did we
that
say that
save?
was? It was a wisdom. Yeah, it was a wisdom.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the first roll. 16.
Does not make it.
Okay.
Ismark. What would Ismark like to do?
I think Ismark is going to play it safe
Yeah.
and like
But keep a watch out. Make sure nothing's coming down the stairs.
yeah, that seems good. He seems good. He's a little paranoid about his ability to do anything because he's kind of been in this hellhole cold place for so long.
It
Yeah.
has a lot to do with the fact that he doesn't level with us.
No, he has not been honest at all.
Yeah, if he leveled with us, he would be. I think he would be pretty awesome.
All right. So, what would the fire elemental like to do? Unfortunately, the creature can be hit, but it's not flammable, so it's not going to be set on fire. But he can at least hit it and do the damage.
I mean, unless it's immune to the.
No, it says
Fire condition.
things that are flammable in the description, if I recall.
Okay.
So apparently, undead are flammable. Good to know.
Oh, without a doubt, flesh is flammable.
So are skeletons.
Rock,
Technically
not so much.
Burn bones. And
Yeah,
takes a while, but
right. But rocks are different.
I guess.
So, Ty, what's your fire elemental going to do?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. I was like, the description says if the target was a creature or a flammable object. So that's the reason why.
Yeah, but this is a construct.
Construct counts as a creature.
Oh well, okay.
Sure. I thought it said if it was flammable.
It said the description says if the target is a creature.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
there.
Done?
Yeah.
you-
So that isn't a crit, so I think that should only be 14 on the second
Yep.
attack.
Yep.
Yeah. I am all set.
All right, Duthane, what are you going to do?
Cast my spell.
Okay, you continue. Zadzosa,
Okay.
you're slow.
Was it 27 hit it?
Yes.
All right.
Got to get your damage in somehow.
That's terrible.
That is terrible. All right.
And then I make a save. with
You
advantage.
have a wisdom save at the end of your turn.
18 make it?
Why do you have advantage?
Is it a magical effect?
No, it doesn't. It's not a spell of any form.
But it's
Yes. Yes,
Is it
it is
magical?
a
Alright.
magical effect.
great. All right. Then I think the 18 will make it.
You can take the blue dot off. The 18 will make it.
Does that mean you should have advantage to begin with? I think you failed
I
anyway.
did, but I rolled 2 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Oz.
Yeah, we're gonna need to rest soon, guys. Good thing we have these 15,000 pieces of tiny wood.
Let's beat up a golem. We're gonna hit him. I'm sorry, I should not have advantage on that roll.
Then a 12 will miss.
Yep.
I thought you were attacking recklessly.
No, I probably should
16.
be, but 16 misses.
It does.
I guess I am rendered sad by all of this,
16
and will disengage.
All right. Now, I believe since you didn't actually hit, the Grampy Bone thing doesn't go off. Is that correct?
That is accurate. That is the first time ever that has come up.
Flex, your cousin is a failure. What would you like to do?
One time, and he's already a failure.
That's right.
Wow.
I'm going to take whatever victories I can get.
Okay.
Because let's face it, as a GM, you don't get any.
No. It depends on what book you're running.
No,
Absolutely
Rod.
no
If you
victory.
destroy 12 items plus a permanently cool one, I would call that the victory.
Maybe last night's Tord game, it may have been.
I mean, I lost
You lost your shotgun.
I lost $1,000 shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mother lost a machete and an AK-47.
Yeah. Well,
somebody else
So was
lost
there like a
something.
fire or an explosion or something?
No, there's a specific card that comes up, and it's if this thing comes up and you roll a 1 to a 4, your weapon breaks.
Right, which is why this.
However, they basically they manipulated things to make sure that card, because there's a good part to it, and the good part is really good. So they're like, we're gonna keep this here 3 rounds in a row.
Oh, so they
Things just
got what they deserve, is what you're telling me.
that seems to be how people on Discord feel. They're like, who would keep that there?
Yeah.
So
try,
what
you know
Who
does
what?
that?
does
Did
that?
you're not using the D&D Discord that I set up for us, were you? 'Cause I didn't see it there.
No. This is
Torg Discord.
a Fila one specifically for Torg. Anyway, Klex,
Okay.
what are you gonna do?
I am going to cast Produce Flame,
Okay.
and I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. Although I do feel like our party is very like annoying. Do you feel like our party is annoying?
You guys annoy me all the time.
Well, I'm just saying like in general, like combat wise.
Oh no, I agree. No, you annoy me all the time.
Oh,
No,
okay.
there's no specific time
Oh,
you don't
sorry.
annoy him, you wee little bastard.
So Ty, I've been told, my wife works nights. She's normally sleeping, but apparently we're loud. She just texted me. Tell Ty I did not vote for the card to stay there. She wants you to know. Not her.
So she doesn't deserve losing her stuff, is what she's telling me. I
Well,
believe it.
we didn't
I
have
accept
to
that
attack.
Rachel
We didn't
would
have
do.
to attack. There are other things you can do in that game. All right. Well, there's not much I can do. So, Wraith, since you're slowed, you're the target. So, I don't think a 16 hits you.
Nope.
27 should.
Yeah.
Oh, and he took the fire.
So that's
All right.
going to be.
I'm going to spend my
20
reaction to
bludgeoning.
reduce that damage.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
Oh, I thought you had to have him marked with your thingy.
I just have to be raging.
Oh, okay.
So what? You reduced my damage by 8.
I do.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's pretty nice.
Okay, so I only
So
take
instead of 21,
13.
it's 21 minus 8. So, yep.
It would be better
All right,
if Grampy
great.
Bone was also up.
It is
'Cause
your
then
turn.
he can
Ray.
make it like almost like nothing, because it would
Yeah.
be 10, and then it'd end up being 2.
All right, so the only thing I can think of doing right now, since I can only do one thing, is I'm going to hit it with the sword.
Okay,
25.
that'll hit.
All right, it's
And
going to
then
be
save at the end of the turn.
16 points of damage, and you know what? I will spend my inspiration for this just to get rid of it. 14 enough? Nope. 'cause
Nope.
16 was enough earlier. Hey.
All right, I assume Smart keeps doing his thing, and then the fire elemental's going to attack.
Sure.
Is Duthane still?
Alrighty, the fire elemental will do swing.
You guys totally got this.
Swing.
You're good. You're good.
Yay! He can take 16.
In fact, it can't, and the amber melts.
I continue casting a spell.
Good job, fire elemental. By the way,
Yeah.
do you have a name, fire elemental?
Basically, not finishing. I know.
Alright.
I know.
I will refer to it by its name now on.
What name?
Oh, I thought someone was making like noise to like mimic its name. No? Okay. But I do
Yeah,
have
I've given it a name for you.
That's crackling sound of fire. How long does he stay up?
he's good for an hour.
Okay. Well, at least we're somewhat warm for an hour. So, since we have no golem to deal with, and he's down there making his armor, or the armors, that means he's making, search for anything valuable that's easy enough to transport with us.
Coins, some art objects. Honestly,
Alright,
this room represents more wealth than you have seen in your lifetime.
Correct. So that's why I'm turning it into the plate mail is being fashioned. It is beautiful.
Sure.
Silver and electrum, because electrum is better put into armor than spit as coin, because otherwise, electrum is.
No, it's half a gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people don't like half of gold.
You like it better than silver, which is a tenth of a gold.
No, I don't.
Then there's something wrong with you.
Well,
So I make my armor. It is, and then I put it on.
I
So
don't
I'm going to
understand
put
why
on
people
plate.
hate Electrum so
so
much.
how many
All right,
times can you cast that particular
You
spell?
have finally gotten yourself some plate.
And it's ornate.
Very ornate plate.
Ooh, make a
I
crafting
made
check.
it myself.
You did.
Ooh, you should make a crafting check to see how ornate it is.
Why?
Actually, that is a great idea.
Probably makes it
And
worth it.
do you want me to give you an inspiration on this die?
So Rod, I'm going to use one of my dark powers.
Okay.
What
Ooh.
what
Ooh,
attribute
your
am I
armor is
using?
infused with dark power.
No, it's
Duthane,
not. Which,
Duthane, I'll give you guidance.
Int or wisdom? Wisdom.
Yeah,
that-
I think it was
wisdom?
That's your spell casting, which is
Yeah,
what you would
it's
use for the
fabricate.
spell.
Yeah.
And if it
It
matters,
is
you have guidance on that too.
Is probably your masterwork of armor.
It's
And
over
you will
30,
never,
Rod. It's over
you'll
30.
never equal its like.
Good. I wear that one.
So how many times can you cast that spell?
2
You
more
can
Well,
cast
today.
it 2 more times today.
There's only two
Uh,
people who can wear plate, and they're both wearing it.
I know, but you could probably see about turning some of the
No,
silver.
technically one of them is not wearing plate, and the other was wearing borrowed plate.
I know, but now you're both wearing plate. Barred or not, are you planning on giving it back?
Yeah, when he's dead. That's the only reason why I said let's get
No,
a.
technically, our buddy Ismar can also wear plate. He's wearing heavy armor currently, I believe.
Is he?
What's his strength?
It's a good question. I forgot about that strength part. I'm a dwarf. I don't think about strength when it comes to those things.
Mean you can't wear it.
That's legit.
Oh, he's got a 16, so he's good.
Yeah, you can wear it then.
I was only asking because there's some silver here that you could probably turn into, I don't know, darts or something we can use against, those pesky lichens.
Silver weapon.
If you'd like, I can do that. I'll use my channel divinity to make you 100 gold worth of silver darts.
And I don't know how many it's going to end up making us.
We should continue exploring before Cracklin goes away.
So, Rod, I carry around the rest of the material that I can carry, like reasonably, for the ingots, because I want to make more plate later.
I will definitely
today.
carry around stuff if you ask me to, provided you will make me good quality stuff.
Well, I don't make anything poor quality. I'm a dwarf.
Fair.
And he got a 28 on him.
Yeah, but that was
mean-
his.
You see what I'm wearing? I'm a walking salesman now. I made it. Look at this beauty.
I kind of regret mentioning that the iron ingots are there because now we're just never going to hear the end of it.
No, I already thought of it. I was looking up the stuff. As soon as he said iron ingots, I went.
Yeah, we're never going to hear the end of it.
You're correct.
So you said that door is kind of locked and we can't get through it.
I mean, you can try to force your way through.
How about we just use the chime of opening that we have?
Yeah, that we never use.
Well, I mean, I could
So
always...
we have-
Is it
We have
locked?
brute strength.
All right. I will give it one. I will give one attempt with brute strength, and then you can hit the chime.
All right. Strength roll, if you would.
Oh,
Holy crap. You got it open.
Yeah. And not when we ever. Oh, guys, we need to do a short rest. I don't have any third level slots anymore.
What
So,
slots?
it's
hey, I
been-
remember this place.
Were you not sure exactly where you were?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's good. So we carry as much as reasonably. Definitely all the iron rod gets carried. I think we have a lot of
Yes.
iron. If I recall.
The smallest,
guys, I'm thinking
valuablest
better.
items?
Like we.
I mean, there are a
like,
ton of artsy objects there as well.
are like any of them dwarven in the artsy form? Like, would I
Well,
appreciate it?
probably not. So, a child-sized sarcophagus, a gilded chariot, Ooh, a trunk filled with some fine dresses and gowns.
Oh, if there was only
Uh,
a person that needed a fine dress.
Yeah, but she's been destroyed. 10 pieces of jewelry, some painted ceramic statues, copper chalices with silver filigree, gilded skull with some red garnets in the eye sockets.
Oh, what?
Gilded skull. There's a bronze crown,
So, hey,
life-size wooden pony. You
hey,
can burn
Wraith.
that.
Hey,
Yes,
Wraith.
yes.
Is there
That's
anything
a lot.
magical?
I wouldn't
No.
know.
Well, no, Wraith can cast because I cast a cleric version of detect magic earlier. I thought this would be a good opportunity for him to do the ritual form of it. It's quite a long, arduous task to cast all the words and the right thing. I just wanted to see if he was really listening that well.
What level is that?
It's first.
Do you have it prepared?
No, I don't know anything about ritual casting on this character.
It's detect magic. It's a ritual.
You have detect magic prepared.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Then-
tomorrow you should totally get it prepared
Yep,
All right.
that's that.
because you can cast it, and I'll do something else.
There's another statue over here. I'm going to poke this one again with my spear and make sure it doesn't come to life.
It did not come to life.
All right. I'll take another quick look at it sideways and make sure I'm not missing anything special about it.
There are these other doors that we should check out,
It looks clear.
just to be on the
Okay.
safe side.
Okay, good.
We should totally check out stuff on the safe side. I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'll go with
Always
Zots.
look on the bright side
This is
of
where I was
life.
going before, and then we basically said, "Yeah, let's check here," and then we did.
There are a number of doors. You see some stairs.
Dark power, though. I'm
Let me
kind of
give you the-
surprised you didn't go for that, Zots. That seems like your thing. You're all
Let me
kind of
give you
dark
the
and
box
snaky
next.
over there.
In Oz. Glistening amber coats the walls and ceiling of this enormous hall like sculpted honey, and dust covers the black marble floor. The vaulted ceiling is 25 feet high. Set into the walls at a height of 5 feet are amber ledges, lined with life-sized alabaster statues of cats, frogs, hawks, owls, rats, ravens, snakes, toads, and weasels. Many of them have fallen off their perches and lie shattered on the floor. An amber door in the north wall stands open. 4 other amber doors to the west and south are closed.
You said there's a door to the north that's open?
I did.
I can
Let's
actually
check
see
that out.
through it a little bit. I can see some things in there. I suppose I would move.
Yeah, so while we're walking in here, Oz is going to be chatting with Zots, and he's going to be like, surprised you weren't all that interested in, like, that dark power or whatever those guys were talking about. Every Yanti I've ever met is all about, like, crazy, like, evil snake juju.
Don't you care about like shadow and darkness and stuff like that?
No. And in fact, I'm trying to actually do stuff,
All right.
against that.
So,
I'm not saying
who's going to-
undead or immortality. I'm saying like darkness.
I don't know.
Don't you occasionally like grab like bad guys and just like yell out justice?
Are you
Dude,
saying
Has
he's
it done
not
that to
dead?
you?
Yeah.
Hey, he has a billowing cape.
I have sold. I have, done a very minor crime. I have jaywalked. Prefer to have your name broken because that is absolutely unacceptable in Gotham City.
See, so you should totally
mean-
take the darkness, dark power or whatever that is,
Oh,
the
no.
tenebrous.
Devotion.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The best. Well, not the best, but
It depends on what you're doing.
the classic paladin.
Yes, definitely the classic. All right, so you said you were moving up to look through that door?
I can see some things. Oh. Okay. Well, those are pretty bad.
This room has amber glazed walls and a floor of purplish black marble. 2 amber sarcophagi stand in alcoves to the west and east. Third sarcophagus that once stood in the north alcove lies shattered on the floor. clustered in the middle of the room are four loathsome hunched creatures. Each one has a single large, baleful eye.
Oh well. Hello there, I guess. I suppose you are going to also try to kill us.
They've not
The lich-
moved towards you.
the
They
lich
seem to be
didn't do-
staring at you. And give me 1 second here.
The Lich didn't do quite a good job. But
And give me a deception roll, Michael John.
sure.
Deception.
Yes,
You have
charisma deception.
+9 to that roll.
Yes, but I rolled a 4. It's awesome.
You rolled badly.
I haven't rolled good.
Your rolling tonight has been pretty poor, except for that crit.
I feel like his rolls are pretty on par with what he normally rolls.
I could have resistance to it.
It's not. It is. But it's not a save. It's a contest. And what am I rolling? I am rolling that.
I can't roll today, or last week. Or...
All right. So good news.
Just
Tell me one of Zos's deepest, darkest secrets.
I'll tell you who his patron is. What's her face? The
Yeah, but it's something that they want to learn.
Well, I don't know what they want to learn.
Your deepest, darkest secret.
That's it. I mean, see, I'm a paladin of devotion because of who I sold part of my soul to.
Oh, so you entered that deal willingly.
Yeah.
Oh, then your
But you don't
soul
know
is already used, so like it's on discount.
You don't
so
know that.
Nobody else knows that, but these things.
You definitely don't know that. And if you talk about it, I'll stab you.
That's not very paladin-esque.
Right?
No, but it's very Michael John-esque.
Not wrong.
No, he's completely right.
So yeah, you could tell. You feel this thing. It feels like it's.
I will casually walk into the room.
All right.
They still just looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I will tell them that I'm going to look over at this thing. If you have any objections, please tell me now.
No, but I mean, they're gonna keep trying to pry whatever secrets they can out of your brain just because it's fun, and that's what they do.
All right. Well, I will look over at this thing. Is it the
All right.
same kind of thing?
As the other one,
Yeah, that makes the terrible noises and is like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
there is some sort of whispering to you.
What's it whispering about? Whisper.
I got to look them all up because there are so many of these things.
Oh.
This one. Okay, is going to be here. I just got to keep track of. Strahd, the Star of Secrets, will gift you with the power of divination.
No, I don't think I need to look into the future. I'll create my own.
Okay.
I'll do it time. I don't think I'm gonna take stuff from any of these. To be honest, they all sound terrible, and there's always a price to pay. I know
That's
that.
not true. There's not always a price to pay.
What about this one? What does this one have to say?
That one is.
Your soul is mine.
Oh, well, that's a shame. You'll have to talk to the patron about that because, well, you're not the only person who wants it, apparently.
What would be really funny is if you talk to one of these guys and he says, "By the way, I'm your boss."
No, I don't think Dindar the Night Serpent, I don't think she would be here, and if she is, then we have some problems because she's on, shouldn't be here.
Delbin, the Star of Ice and Hate, will offer you the power of deadly cold.
Oh, so he can give you some fungus. I hear fungus is deadly cold sometimes.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll
Those things seem weird, but they don't seem to be hostile. So should we open another door? What do you think, Cuz?
Um, I mean, seems fine. Yeah, you probably can. I'm gonna go in here and like check out what's in the room too.
Going in there.
Yep.
All right, so you can also roll deception for me, please.
Sure.
Oh, no, I'm gonna open the other door since it seems like we're not.
It appears to be locked, Sydney.
Oh, this one is locked.
All right, it's nothing to say. Yes, that one is locked. What would you like to do about that?
I'd like to use the chime of opening on it. Actually, I think the chime of opening like opens like all these doors, if I remember correctly.
Got
Like
like a
what?
10 charges, right?
No, I mean like it like opens like an AOE area.
Does it? I think it's a door. You pointed at
Pointing
a
it at an
door.
object within 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as
You
a door,
can
lid, or a
strike it
lock.
as an action, pointing at an object within 120 feet. Okay, so it has a range, but it's not like.
It's not
The chime
infinite.
is a clear tone and one lock or latch
Yeah.
So
on the
it
object.
has 6 uses before it's gone.
Unless sound cannot reach the lock or latch.
Okay, so yeah, I'll unlock this one.
All right. I will assume you'll also open it at the same time.
Yes, sir, if that is acceptable.
So
Ooh,
that
red
one,
room.
this room has amber glazed wall, a black marble floor with red veins, and 3 amber sarcophagi standing in alcoves. All right, Klex, I just need you to hold on there for 1 second because I got to go look this up.
Take your time. I'm gonna basically like shop around like I did the last time.
Yeah, hold on now. So does 28 hit you?
All day. I mean, unless it
Excellent. You
doesn't.
can take 17 damage, and then we'll roll some initiative
Okay.
as
So
a creature
where did it hit me from? Like, did I
that's
get there?
visible adjacent to you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You guys.
What are you saying uh-oh about?
No reason.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay. I guess I will. I will use my dark power on this concentration check just to be on the safe side. So I should have none left. Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
That would have been awesome. All right. So have we got everybody here? 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to do Thane and Ismark.
And give me a sec.
All right. You there, Adam?
Oh, what's the question?
Initiative.
Waiting on initiative.
Oh, I have to roll initiative. That sucks.
You know, goblins opening doors.
Hey,
All
the other ones
time.
aren't attacking, so I didn't see a reason why not to.
No, they're waiting to. They're waiting for you.
All right.
So Ismark is
Well-
on an 11.
Yep. The
No, he's not.
surprise round being over, Klex, you are free to go.
Can you
All
move him
right.
down, Rod? He's not on. There you go.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
I'm on a 4, Rod.
I'm going to miss with a produce flame and move out of the room.
Did you roll with disadvantage, by
I
the
did.
way?
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
A 9 and a
So it should be 9.
1 lower, which doesn't affect the other. Right, you're right.
All right. So Klex, you moved there and did what?
I made a attack with
That's good.
with produce flame and mist, and then I'm gonna tag in my buddy, Clur.
Sure.
Gonna set that guy on fire and then attack him twice.
His name is Chloro.
Crackling sounds when you fire.
I gave him a name. The 22 will hit, and I will even take a little bit of that fire damage.
Fair enough. Actually, I'm gonna have him move to here. And I think Clerk is done.
Excellent. Wraith, what do you want to do?
Let me see. That's the only thing in there is one thing?
Yeah.
Just one thing. Unless there's a second anywhere.
Yeah, I gotcha. No telling with the initiative rolls. So I'm just gonna. I'm going to aim and fire. Let me see. I think that and that should be added. Hopefully this worked out right.
Holy cow, you've actually hit. Not much of a crit, though, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I noticed that. 2
Well,
for the
your sharpshooter-
Kensai. Well, the Kensai should be a second dice on it, right?
It should.
No, it should, isn't.
15.
All right, D8 plus 4. Rolled a 1 on. Yeah, I guess. And
15
is
is the
crit-
total.
Okay, yeah, I was just double checking the dice rolls to make sure it all. I mean, I clicked a bunch of buttons, so I didn't know for certain if it was right.
Why do you only have a +3 to hit?
So where's my plus 10 for the damage?
You didn't roll.
No, it said SS bow, and it only is +3, and so he did take the -10.
Oh yeah, well,
Or the
let's take-
-5.
And I
your
have
character.
sharpshooter clicked on here, so I don't know, but it's 25 then total. If it's because that's what I was looking for. I didn't see it on here anywhere.
Well, you're rolling at a +3, so that
I'm
seems
assuming that he definitely
like took
he definitely took the
-5.
penalty. Yeah.
Unless he just sucks that bad at range
No,
attacks.
no, I hit the SS to
Yes.
take the penalty, and I
Is it-
have sharpshooter clicked on my screen here, but it didn't come up as sharpshooter.
Yes, he's a monk that has an 8 dex, because I believe that's what he would need to have only +3 to hit.
Correct.
Actually, that still is impossible because it's a magic weapon.
And it didn't add the magic to the damage.
I don't even see a longbow. Oh, there's your longbow there.
Yeah, and then
I don't even know how you put the -5 on it.
well, look down at the bottom. You'll see SS longbow.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, you're using a different thing for it.
That's what I did
Got
with it.
Is your longbow magical?
It is currently, and I have a slot down at the bottom where I clicked +1 for like magic weapon and stuff. Whether or not I'm doing that incorrectly or not.
Oh, That +1 is next to the 23.
Yeah, but it doesn't come up as the damage. Neither did the 10.
1d8 plus. No, I don't know what you've done with your sheet here. You've jacked this up somehow. Don't know how. Less does not add there. Let's see now.
No, that's why it wasn't clicked. It was initially put in the wrong spot when I was making these.
That is weird. I don't know why your sheet's doing that.
That's it's sad, really.
All right. Well, we know it's 11 points higher, so
Yeah, I mean, I already took it. That's weird. All right. Was that both shots?
no, it was just the first shot.
Okay.
So
I assume you're taking it.
yeah, let's see how badly it messes up again. 12 doesn't hit. I'm taking it.
No, it does not.
And hell, that didn't even add the Kensai shot into the damage.
I mean, not that it mattered, right?
Yeah, but still, I mean, nice to know if it rolls right. It didn't add any of the.
Yeah. I don't know what you've done, but we can take a look later.
All right. Well, that's it.
Well, it's kind of disappointing, I guess. So I think I will. What do I want to do? Ooh, which of those do I want to do? I'll go with the fun one.
Well, that's a pretty good amount of damage.
That was a damn good amount of damage.
Oh, he's casting
1,
a
2,
fireball?
3, 4, 5, 6,
What level is
7.
he? What spell slot is he casting it at?
I don't have to tell you the spell slot I'm casting it at.
All right, well, I'll still counter spell.
Did you? Well, I'll roll it anyway.
That's a lot of sixes.
Good.
It's a lot of
All right.
fives.
Play this game then.
Is he gonna counter spell me?
No. But it means from now on, that's the game we want to play. Is I cast a spell and pause?
Sure, but you've already done it to me, and I said I'm gonna cast this, and you said no, you're not.
So what would you like to do?
There's a guy in there that's beating up on my cousin. I'd like to put a stop to that.
Yeah, go for it. Oh crap! I missed giving you some extra attacks when you were next to me, Ty. Should have had. Well,
A hit and a miss.
but I won't rewind the clock. I want to know for my own benefit. All right, Oz, what you doing?
Nick with the stabby stabby.
Sure. 22. That'll hit.
All right. Yeah. We'll make with the more stabby stabby. And then I will bonus action disengage.
You're smart.
He's marked.
That's you, Adam.
Well,
Also, Oz
I'm
has
doing some
revealed
stuff.
all of his fears and terrors
Oh,
to
isn't
those
it-
things.
There's like one dude in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's gonna probably shoot piss poor. Because that's Ismark for you. He shoots piss poor. And piss poor, miss at 14.
Yep, he missed.
Then we're done with Ismark.
Sosa.
I'm trying to.
Did you run around in a circle? That seems not a good idea. You should totally take my powers. I invite you accept my powers, and I will help you smite him dead.
Nope. Neither does the 12.
Well, when I roll a 6 and a 2.
Yep. Dethane, what would you like to do?
You can offer that guy a deck save, I think.
Sure.
Well, never mind. I can't see him from there.
Rod, was the attacks he did, was that to the fire elemental?
No, I was saying that's what I should have done to you when you were in the room, but I forgot.
Okay.
I can't see
The only
him,
reason
Rod,
why I asked
so
is that I see the take 4 fire damage. That's why I wasn't sure.
I'll take.
No,
I'll
no.
double.
On his own turn.
I'll double move to there. I can't actually get to you to do the thing this turn because those are 10-foot squares and not 5-foot squares, and I was confused.
Klex is up. So 10 is gonna miss. Right, Ty?
He's muted.
I am totally muted. But yeah, I basically I did that and then I moved away. And then I guess the fire elemental, since he goes right after me, is going to go swing.
That's a big.
Does a 17 hit?
17. Yes. No. I thought it did.
All right. You know what?
Right,
He's
Ray.
going to stand over here to make more space for the others.
Well,
And I am
Rafe
done.
is just going to fire again. So let's try just these two. Okay, so 15 to hit. Does not hit.
It doesn't.
No, there's that. All right. So 2 more arrows lost.
Well, I guess I'll love the one I'm with. Well, actually, I have your stupid thing on me, don't I, Oz?
Yes, yes, you do.
Justin?
Yes,
All right,
yes,
I'll
you
walk
do.
over here. You guys can take your op attacks. Oh, and I take. Wow, I actually took some fire from that.
Alright, well, I've clicked it twice and it doesn't load it, so. Is it
No,
moving?
D&D?
Yeah, Curse of Strahd.
Oh.
You remember this. All right.
I don't
You
think
guys
she
are not
remembers exactly this part because there weren't two goblins running around doing dumb things.
No, the computer just
I
There were
would
two
say we're
half-
doing fantastic
There were-
things.
There were two halflings running around doing dumb things.
Hey, we're not goblins,
Do
okay?
you want me to roll that for you then, Michael John?
Yeah, we're far superior to halflings.
I never said the halflings were goblins. I just said
Kevin,
you're running around doing dumb things.
there's no smite on this though, right? Nope. So 10 damage. Magical. He'll take it.
Lest we forget about the carriage incident.
It wasn't my fault.
All right. So we'll focus for a moment. I'm going to use this last dark powers that I have. And Oz. 20 to hit you.
It does indeed.
What? Oh, it does. Okay, so you can take 22. And then
Oh, it did.
I'll hit you with my sword again. No, I won't. Because 16 is going to miss. I will lean in and bite you. Ooh, 26, not the 29.
Yeah, that'll
So
hit.
that'll be a total of 13. Some of which is necrotic, so remember not to have the necrotic, please.
Well, I'm not raging, so.
Oh, even better.
This thing is mean, though, so I think I might rage now.
You
It
said
is me.
you said you used a dark power.
What's that?
Rod said he used a dark power.
Oh, yeah, I did. I need to looks like that goes to Klex.
So we're gonna go with the raging and the stabby stabby. But that'll miss. That will also miss.
That
This
will.
may have been a poor choice.
Yeah. He's
Well,
not
considering how well I have rolled in previous sessions, I guess it had to even out at some point.
I mean, if you would ever recklessly attack, you'd probably hit and crit a lot.
Yeah, probably, but then you would hit me a lot easier, and I don't want
Except
that.
you're probably next to the guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm next to him right now.
Yeah, you didn't walk up far enough away.
Well,
What are you gonna do?
so I guess I am the done.
Okay. So Ismark and then Zatzosa. Zatzosa has not made it back yet.
Nope.
So is Ismark gonna go ahead and miss again, Adam?
Also, what is the carriage incident?
We'll discuss that later.
Let's discuss that when we're done.
He's going to attempt to
What-
shoot a crossbow.
Bardo. Yep, that'll miss. Oh, yep, 12 will miss. All right. So you're what? Gonna move up and attack him twice, son?
Yep.
So 1 and 2. The 28 will hit. The 14 will miss for 16 damage.
Yep.
Okay. He takes it. And then Duthane, you are up.
Okay.
Did the Slod not get a op attack when he moved away from the fire elemental?
Yeah, I called for
Yeah,
it.
he called for it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally did not hear that. I apologize.
Well,
That's
we
okay.
didn't dial back the clock when I missed the attack on you, so I think we won't dial it back now either.
No, I was gonna say that's fine. I just I didn't realize he had moved away.
It's because you're stuffing face.
Hmm.
I can tell.
So we'll offer him a deck save, I guess, because that seems.
I will take a deck save. That's probably a fail.
It is in fact definitely a fail. So, booyah! Take 9 radiant and lick it.
Well, he'll take all of that. Right? Yeah, he will. All right, Klex, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
He's going to do that.
Produce flame for 10.
I'll take a little. All right, Critical. The 22 will hit. I will take 3. Then Wraith.
Alright, I'll move back into position. This time I won't use my sharpshooter because that's apparently causing me issues. So let's see. Get rid of that. Fire. 19.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that'll be 15 points of magic
Magical
based and fire again. 18.
18 will hit.
And this isn't undead, it's a slat, right? Alright, so it's going to be.
Correct.
You know what? No, I'm good.
At least it's not a chicken slad sandwich.
All right. So Oz, I will have disadvantage to hit anybody other than you, won't I?
No, because I missed you.
Now. I'll love the one I'm with.
You are on fire, though.
Yeah, sure.
Both of those will miss.
Yeah, I know. That was super duper sad, wasn't it?
I know. Even if I had reckless, you would have missed.
Or should hit you for 9 plus 7.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Uh,
since you are encouraging me to be reckless, I will be reckless.
Oh, okay. Would have preferred you to done it when I had a lot more hit points. That'll hit, and so will that. So your reckless turned a miss to a hit.
You took a small amount of damage.
Yeah. I took all of it, though.
Yeah, I don't know that it was a small amount. I think it was actually a fairly decent amount.
It was only 27.
All done?
I am going to bonus action disengage and come chill over here next to Duthane.
Oh, what's up, dude? Oz? You got him dead?
Nah, he's still in there, but you know.
Oh, you're
Rapid
doing
bones
your
keep
him busy.
you're running away thing again. Gotcha.
It's not running away. It's a tactical retreat to the rear.
Okay.
Spark.
Those words mean like go to the rear, so okay.
You
It's
do
my-
it all the time, Duthane. I don't know why you're giving him a hard time about it.
Hey, Adam, there you go.
Adam,
You're
catch
better
your spark.
armored than he is.
I did click the is mark. I was also berating my comrades for retreating. I can do 2 things at once.
Yes, but unfortunately, with my hearing problem, I can't hear 2 things at once, and then it stops the fight.
Well, no one
So-
can hear 2 things at once.
No, you can. You just might not comprehend it.
See previous statement.
Does 20 hit him?
So 20 hits.
And 14.
He'll go down.
Awesome. Hey, what is
Yay.
this thing? What is this
Yay,
thing
the
telling
sword.
me?
Well, I think we'll wait and save that for next week, because it is 10 to 11.
Right.
And
You guys
I am,
get your souls corrupted a little more next week. When next we get together and we find out whose soul becomes condemned to which hell.
Nobody's souls are getting condemned to a hell.
Sounds like fun.
It all comes down to whether or not any of these things offer something compelling. And so far, they haven't.
No, they really haven't.
Wait for it.
yeah, you
On the
never
other
know.
hand, these things are prying into Oz's goblin brain and discovering, well, he doesn't really have any.
So, ladies and gentlemen, next time we'll be back on next Monday for the continuing adventure for this. Also, Sunday for our veterans game, and tomorrow night we'll be doing our game with Ronnie as our DM. So, come back and join us tomorrow night and see how that goes. As I always end my nights, remember, we're in this adventure called life together, so please remember the golden rule and treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good night.